Welcome, everybody, back to Wrath and Glory. Hello there. Quite a few things happened in the last session. Would anyone like to give me a recap for an extra point of wrath? Yeah, Is that right? The good shit. There was also a few bottles of Recurva, which is a local delicacy that is brewed within Tora Armus, which I think Sam has used in his cooking, if I recall correctly. These are key critical components to the campaign, guys. Come on. This is true, yeah. Although it did come in clutch at the very end. So anyway, we'll move on.
Power armor man named Cutter. They mentioned their intel has never been wrong, as this Cutter man was already annoyed that they're down here, and he was basically threatening the smaller man that if it's wrong, then I'm guessing Cutter's going to live up to his name. Because of this is pretty clear evidence that indeed there is an intel leak, and since we kept the info over comms only and we didn't filter this out anywhere else, it's a safe bet that they may have or somehow have tapped our comms. Either that or one of the high officials that we deal with is leaking it themselves, which would be even more insane. So one of the two options, I think.
There was a very specific name that the cutter used when he was talking to the other gang members. You probably didn't log it because I wouldn't expect you to, but did you log the name or put it away?
I mustn't have heard it.
No,
I didn't hear the name.
It's not a name that would mean anything to James, so I didn't think it would, and it's not necessarily something that would mean too much to Khan. But certainly you did hear him say, "I swear by the Arcaphane."
Arcaphane, okay. Okay, this must be just a word that I didn't quite understand, so I didn't even write down. Arcaphane. Okay, I swear by the Arcaphane.
It's a weird thing to hear. I mean, certainly, if it's not something that you guys have come across, but from my point of view, it would be like if you were just walking down the street and someone shouted, like, instead of like, "For God's sake," like they'd say, "Oh, for Udabada's sake." You'd be like, "The fuck's Udabada?"
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Heresy, then.
So context-wise, it could,
But you would have heard him say, "By the Arcaphane."
That's interesting. So I also, similarly to James, wouldn't have picked up on this as anything weird as a 40k noob.
Which is why I thought I'd stress it now.
Clock with me.
Okay. But none of us know what that means.
Ed will maybe know what the Arcaphane
I truly don't know what that means.
Yeah.
But it is certainly it's something that you don't know in game. It's something you don't know out of game, but it is something weird and something of note that he would have sworn by that.
I've got an idea of what it is,
But anyway, so I wanted to stress that because I know that some things that are obvious to me are obviously not going to be obvious to everybody.
No, fair. Thanks for pointing that out.
40k newbies. Okay, Cutter mentions that the Imperium have pushed the Carrion gang. So they're talking to themselves at this point. They're like kind of back and forth as they're walking into the room. Cutter mentions that the Imperium have pushed the Carrion gang out of the hab blocks, and he wishes to establish. This is where it's interesting. He wishes to establish their house as the dominant one within the sector. Right now, that's strange, being that this is a Carrion gang, but he mentioned house. That seems so much more elevated than just a bunch of gangers, which is kind of 1 + 1 = 2. These guys are really, really they're onto it. They're striking the Imperium. We're losing, and we've had to do this just to try get on an even keel with them. So maybe they're not just normal gangers.
And I suppose from your point of view, just for clarification for James, like a house, for us, talking about house is very like lordshipy and like, oh, my lord, and castles and all the rest. Whereas in this kind of setting, you can have great houses, you can have just normal houses. The houses are essentially, it's like almost like GTA San Andreas, where you had like gang turf war type things, and they are a house. It's the Carrion gang. They're their own house, and they have like an internal leadership. But it's not. It wouldn't be weird for someone who's within that. Trying to think of the right word, not like the family tree. Someone who's within that house.
Organization.
Yeah.
It's like a gang called the Tiger Claws.
It's
the Green Dragons.
It's, I suppose, a really simple way of looking at it. It would be like a what they called not a homegrown organization, a family owned organization. Like you can have a massive steel factory that's family owned, because it's always stayed in the
Apparently
family.
my package has been delivered. Hang on.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, so
Speak of the devil.
so a house isn't actually
So a house
reserved for lordlings.
It's not lordlings, but certainly what you could get from that, if he's referring to it as his house or the house, he was probably of higher standing within that.
Okay. Cutter was of higher standing. Okay. In his house. Okay, cool. Good to know.
So it's more about that like family owned organization. The Carrion gang. Did we cover this? I think we covered this, but the Carrion gang was essentially their role within the city was clearing up the dead bodies, taking it away, getting those bodies processed, turned into food for the population, whatever it was. So their whole organization, their whole house, that was their role within the city. Now, that role doesn't speak of glory and, it's quite a lowly job. So is this aspirations of grandeur that they're a lower house and they want to strive to be something more respected within the city, and they're kind of power grabbing to attempt to do that? But
well, there's a bit of a vacuum after the events. Yeah.
But it's not houses in the sense of like, oh, my lord and ladyship, the house of the Carrion gang, we are so struggling. Like, oh, the butler can't bring us the cups and tea.
Hello.
Did it arrive?
Okay.
Exciting
The servitor.
Box. But so again, just for clarification.
Okay. He mentioned he mentioned as well something about getting some robot working, which seems like it may tip the fight in their balance. Not too sure what the robot is, but it's something about we got to get that robot working. So whatever it is, it's important enough to them, and it can't be good for us. So trying to hear, Khan ended up knocking something as it fell to the floor, rattling up above, giving away that we were hiding. Cutter told the dogs to go up and sniff it out, or to find what the fuck is going on, what that is. And Khan quickly pops out a liar's gambit, yells to Samus to not let this gang get to the barge, to not allow them to get to the barge, to let them get to the weapon. There is no weapon.
It's
just
a great bandit.
Pays
great
off.
gambit.
A great gambit. It pays off. Cutter buys the lie, runs to the barge, where Samus, training down his scope, blows him to fucking smithereens. As a chain of Prometheum waves of explosions fill this room, Samus, very close to the explosion up above, probably singes all the very furry arm hairs that he has on his arms that he makes noodle soup with. Loud tinnitus in his ears as he almost lost his hearing. With Cutter now paced. Fucked your rifle up. Yeah, you think the scope's fucked or something, eh?
Yeah, you can't aim with it anymore.
Oh, not good. Not good.
I
know. With Cutter now paced, just absolute paste all over the floor, we clear the remaining, but one ganger escapes. Ruby in the kerfuffle loses an eye to a dog who basically bites it out of her face.
I wouldn't have actually found herself in that position.
My notes here say Ruby was trying to get into it again with the dogs.
Do you smell that gas?
Yeah, that's what it says. Trying to get into it again with the dogs. Again is capitalized, I see. Whatever I was thinking 2 weeks ago. She is near death, bleeding out, but we managed to cauterize her wounds with a little bit of luck, kind of, and a bolt round cauterizing her main bleeding wound. We managed to stabilize her. However, her eye
Her best friend.
Now that...
We did get another one of the dog hearts.
You did get another dog heart.
We did.
Yeah.
He loves those, so he'll be happy about that. Now that Rupee is safe, well, not safe, but not dying, Khan runs off to find the injured ganger in the explosion, because Khan did a couple of grenade shots, or a grenade shot, and he may be injured. So while Samus helps Ruby follow, Khan runs off down into the darkness to chase down this butthole.
Beautiful. You chased down that butthole indeed. Thank you, Khan. That was pitch perfect. Right. Let me...
And I've now updated Ruby's image in the Discord.
I did see. Oh, dear.
Yeah, but she still has an eye around the patch. Like it's a patch and she's got an eye.
Well, it's painted on.
Yeah, I didn't zoom in.
Why you got an eye patch when you've clearly got an eye? That's like a quarter of a mask.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you, Khan. So yes,
Worries, mate.
The sounds of battle have died down, and Ruby, you having consumed some of the River, numbing some of that intense pain that floods through you, Khan has, with swift efficiency, used a bolt round, using some of the explosive material within that to cauterize the runes as quickly as possible, seeing as a dog had ripped open your thigh, leaving you bleeding on the floor. But yeah, Ruby, Samus, you are left behind with Ruby, who is, I imagine, on the floor in incredible amounts of pain, while Khan chases off down this corridor. And as you go through the door, it opens up into a wide, dark maintenance tunnel. The heavy sound of your thick boots echoing around you with every step. Are you doing anything specific as you chase after them? Are you running? Are you walking? What's Khan doing as you're hunting down this person?
I am. So Khan is he's running. He is running, and he's looking at the ground for blood trails. Because he's got to be hurting. He hit him with a grenade shot. But he's full pelting it.
As in terms of the description of the tunnel, it is one long, wide tunnel. It's got these what are they called? Like the corrugated dome tunnel type look going on. As it heads down, it's clearly the main exit and entry point for bringing in goods that could have been brought through on barges if they so chose. So it's a big, long, wide tunnel. So you could be going full pelt, looking on the floor. It's easy to spot droplets of... It's not easy to spot. Give me an awareness test, DN3.
Oh,
it is dark, to be fair. Ah!
Oh,
look
baby.
We are off to the fucking races.
Start, baby.
Yeah. Even in this gloom of the tunnel, you're able to see just slight reflections, flashes as light catches these little pools or specklets of blood on the floor. It is going straight. They're not so injured that you think that you've cut like an artery or something. It's not like absolutely spewing the blood, but there is definite scenes of blood. The footsteps themselves, they seem to be drawing closer to you as if you're catching up with them, and it is not hard to chase them down. It's not hard to chase them down. But as you approach, in the eerie gloom, you begin to see the silhouette of a human shape in front of you. All of a sudden, it starts thrashing back and forth violently, as if wrestling with something. After a moment's struggle of this human, just... You hear a wet, slicing sound, and the silhouette, the struggling, abruptly stops. They pick themselves up smartly, and instead of running, they begin to walk briskly away from you down the tunnel at a steady pace. How do you react?
How far away?
They're probably at this point maybe 20 meters. Not that far.
Hey! Stop! I'll blow your fucking kneecaps off!
They don't react. They just keep walking in that steady, brisk pace.
All right. I'm a man on my word. He looks down the side.
Nice. Let me just drop this for you here so you got something to target.
Aiming for kneecap.
Yeah, go for it. With your lasgun, I assume.
Yeah. I mean.
Nice. Kneecap's going to be small, I'd say. Small target.
Okay. Gear. Lasgun.
Come on! Another RAF crit.
Come on.
Oh, that'd be nice, right? Okay, so aim.
I'll have a glory in the
my
chamber.
objectives, by the way.
Ooh.
Objectives.
Small makes it DN5? That's an extra 2, isn't it?
Yeah, because average is +1, small DN2, tiny DN3.
And that adds a dice, doesn't it?
It does add ED, yeah. Does add ED.
ED. Okay.
Should all be
I don't do
automated.
this that very often. ED.
It should all be
Oh, okay.
automated.
I did aim. Cold. Oh, cold. Right.
Cold shot,
This
yeah.
is small. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that's 5. Cool. There we go. Shows you how often I use this.
At the minute, that has not hit.
I'm using a point of wrath.
Go for it. You got a spare one? Nice! You Tim. Fall.
Okay. I'm gonna shift twice to damage. Make sure I cleave that fucking kneecap right off.
Nice, nice. Yeah, your the shot of the lasgun, it fires straight through the kneecap, goes through the back of the knee, blasting out the front. You see this human, this humanoid. It drops down for a moment as its leg completely gives way. It stands up on its other leg, and it starts just with one hand outstretched on the wall, just bracing itself. Just carries on at a much slower pace.
What the hell?
Hang on, did you
That's not
kill it?
possible, man.
You didn't kill it. Good.
That's not possible.
The
Keep it down.
The shot goes through. They don't even turn around to react. But they are moving very slowly now. You've essentially crippled them.
Okay. Khan is going to walk up, so he's kind of like being careful.
Mm-hmm.
kind of walking at a fast crouch pace. He's like, I fucking said get down, mate. Don't make me blow the other one off. As he closes in.
As you close in, this humanoid you see, it's this young boy, adolescent, kind of maybe 15-ish years old. His face, I mean, you've just seen Ruby with an eye ripped out, parts of her leg gouged out. You've seen the face of someone in great amounts of pain. This boy, his kneecap has essentially exploded out the front of him, and his face is of calm, just emotionless, steady, apart from the gentle thud as he keeps trying to step forward.
What the hell? Hey! Are you listening to me? If you don't want to have your other leg blown off, I suggest you stop!
He doesn't respond.
Fuck. Khan's gonna come up from behind and try smack him in the back of the head.
You do so, and Ruby? You are nowhere near, just for reference.
No, I know. With that in mind, I just want to say that Ruby and Samus slowly would have tried to follow as much as possible. So just to give you that information with regards to if there's a chance at any point anything can happen. Yeah.
Well, don't worry. We'll come to you in a sec. Khan, as you raise the butt of your lasgun, which I assume you're using to whack at them, your eyes, they do scan, and you see the glint of very smooth, shiny metal. It's not nearby, but it is scurrying upside down on the tunnel you're in, moving quickly away from you. You just catch a glint, a sheen of that metal as it's quickly scurrying away at top speed. But you're... Oof, the butt goes down and the boy hits the ground with a soft thud. He tries to put his hands down and verily robotically tries to lift himself back up again.
Khan's looking at you, he goes, fuck, man, it's fucking things again. Just fucking go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. As he drives the button to the back of the head.
Ooh. Okay. Just roll me a 1d6, please.
1d6. Ooh.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. You bang, bang, bang. Drive the butt into the back of this adolescent's head as he's lying on the floor. And after a couple of hits, whack, 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 it does stop moving. Its breath is shallow and ragged, but it does stop moving.
Tough little bastard. Fucking hell, man.
We will
hit with a grenade, shot your fucking leg off. Fuck.
We will pause there for a second as we... Ruby! By the actions of brave Samus and Khan, you have been saved from meeting the Emperor prematurely. But your wounds are
Khan saved her.
Staggering. Your left eye has been ripped out, large chunks of flesh rendered from your legs. You're barely being held together from the triage of your peers. And the pain you feel is almost unbearable. If it wasn't for the numbing effect of the recurva you drank, you would have likely passed out by this point. What are the two of you doing while Khan runs after the gangler?
I've got to back it up. Gotta get out of here.
I'd have given Ruby my rifle as like a walking stick, essentially, to take some of the weight off. And
Thanks.
offering his head as like a sort of leaning, because he's like he can't like so he's just like, no, you can put your hand on my head if you need to put your weight off your leg, and use the old rifle
Thanks.
as can. Oh, sorry, go on.
Do we know what leg it was? Or I guess it doesn't really matter.
What? As in the one that you've had bitten, or the one that Khan's just shot?
No, the one that she's had bitten. She doesn't know anything about the leg of the guy that got shot.
I'm gonna say it's your left leg.
Oh, okay. Well, that's helpful because that means I can lean more on my right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. So using and the augmetic arm is also her right arm, so she's going to use the added strength of the quote-unquote improved arm.
Nice.
To use Samus's rifle as a walking stick. She just kind of sort of leans into that, going, "Thanks. Right. Got to get out of here." And she's just trying to sort of, with her biological hand, just kind of sort of like clinging her face where her eye used to be, as much as possible. And she's kind of like looking forward. Keep an eye out, would you?
Oh, sorry. He's holding his hand. Just, sorry, I get nervous and laugh. Khan! Get back here, you fucking bastard! We need to get out of here!
You do hear the muffled sound of Khan's voice up ahead, followed by a short, sharp blast of his new highly powered lasgun.
Well, recognise that sound.
He's got to chase after the ganger. Don't want them to know that we know that they know.
Sure. Should we keep following, or should we get you out of it? You look pretty fucked up.
No, that's the way out.
Oh,
We've got to go.
fair enough. Well, let's keep on going. You can put your hand on my head if you need to put some extra weight down, if that's all right. But that's as he's keeping.
She's effectively going to do what she's going to do to try and limp out of here.
Nice.
Using his rifle, using him.
Cool. We'll jump back to Khan then. Khan, you do again hear the muffled sound of Samus's squeaky voice coming through the tunnel. You have the prone initiate, and you have seen the scuttling metal body of something sprinting away from you on the ceiling at top speed.
Okay. All right, Khan, what do you do now? I haven't quite thought this through. I don't think I'm gonna be able to carry this fuck back. Shit. Right, suppose not to put you out of your misery. Unless you can't say anything to your fucking Carrion gang boss. And he is just gonna take a closer look at this kid and go, "How the fuck are you still alive, man?" And like just prod him with the gun.
He's sort of head down, so he's on his front, back facing you, and as you kind of prod him with the muzzle of the lasgun, you feel it kind of scrape against a little bit of metal, just kind of here. on the back of its neck. And there seems to be a little, just very precise small cut that's been recently sliced.
What the fuck is that? Ping, ping, ping. Gonna tap it a few times and look at my sheet to see if I've got anything I can do here. Do I have anything that would allow me to... No, I don't. I do not have anything. Okay. Okay. Khan goes, Ognetics? Maybe he's got Ognetics. Oh well. Sorry, kids. But I can't let you go. And I can't carry you back. Because fuck that. So...
Because I can't be bothered.
You are not worth
Adios, kid. And he pulls out the bolt pistol. Bye. Boom. And blow the back of his head off.
Oh, Jesus. Executioner style, you pull out your bolt pistol, still gleaming with fresh oiling from the quartermaster. You pull the trigger. A single bolt blasts out, sending the noise echoing through the maintenance tunnel you're in, making the sound even louder as the back of this poor boy's head explodes out all over the floor, leaving nothing but red mist and a headless carcass.
I'm coming back, Samus! Look out! I saw one of those fucking metallic things run around the roof. I think there's more of them.
Did you hear that, Rubes? Would we hear that?
Yeah, you're getting close enough now that you'd be able to speak to each other.
Oh, fuck. This is just looking out everywhere, being extra cautious with his pistol in hand.
Your hand
Nearly
cannon.
caught up.
Yes.
We're nearly back. We're nearly with you. If there's more of them, we've got to get out of here.
Hurry
Right.
up! What's taking you so long?
She's got one leg and one eye, and I've
Still got both me legs. They're just not 100%.
Oh, don't you worry, Ruse. We can get new ones.
Khan jogs over.
Yeah, you see the image of Ruby, one hand on top of Samus's fluffy, curly locks, and limping with the rattling rifle in the other.
Oh, hey guys. Took care of the kids. Some fucked up shit happened though, man. You won't believe what I just saw.
Oh, don't get... Come
What do you
on,
mean?
Khan. We've killed enough children by now. It shouldn't be too damaging for you.
Oh no, don't give a fuck about killing the kid. Fuck him. No. Dude, I caught up to him, right? He's already injured, okay? Followed the blood trail up to there. I warned him. I said, fucking stop. I'll blow your fucking legs off, right? I couldn't quite see what was going on. He was like a silhouette because it's quite dark in here, yeah? And he started fucking like thrashing about, you know, like he was being attacked or something. And fell to the ground and then got back up and started walking like he wasn't injured at all. You know, just walking like he didn't give a shit in the world. I warned him again, and I'm a man of my word. I pay back my debts, okay? So I blew his fucking leg off, okay? Fuck me. He doesn't go down. He just continues hopping on one leg, hand up against the wall, continuing on. I'll catch up to the little shit, smack him in the back of the head 3, 4, 5 times. He finally goes down. But just the first crack didn't even do the job.
Weird.
Wow. We should have...
It's like he's a fucking robot or something.
Bet they were like servitorian or something. They all looked. The fucking guy had like metal. They all look like robot-y or something. Like, you know.
That tracks.
Hmm.
He had this fucking little slit at the back of his neck, and when I prodded it with my rifle, it made a clinking noise. So I think he might have like augmetics, or maybe you know, that fucking plating that you can get under your skin for the fancy boys. You know, that fucking under armor, under skin shit.
Where'd you shoot him in his head?
Or right in the center of it.
We should see if we can harvest whatever was in his neck.
For like,
it's still
for
there.
eggs. What?
Oh, well, for eggsy, sure.
Oh.
I
Missy.
suppose he would like augmetics.
Yeah, any intel's good intel. Whatever they were using, either it's the gangers or whatever those scuttly creatures were. We need to learn something about them. I'm gonna need your hand.
If it's still in one piece, shot him right in the fucking head. Yeah, he's just up there, man. But fucking 20 meters away.
Right, if he moves, I'm blasting the fuck out of him, though. I'm sorry.
The headless adolescent.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. You should have seen it, man. It was like, I don't know how to explain it. It was like he was possessed. You know what I mean? Like, I shot him and he just moved like nothing had happened. His face was completely blank. Like not a care in the fucking world. He's got a stump for a leg. Nothing. Best poker face I've ever seen. I would not put my fucking credits on the line with that man. Well, you know, he's dead now, but fuck. Hell of a poker player, I bet.
Yeah. Some strong painkillers and whatever he had, too. Or he's brain dead.
Oh, he could be a zombie.
Now. A zombie? The fuck is that?
Oh, my uncle used to tell me this story, The Night of the Living Dead. It was about this group of people who are trapped inside a purgatorium.
You do it?
Some fucking bird gets them all killed because she cries about a cyber mastiff, and they all get eaten. It was a fun, scary story though. But yeah, it's about like things that aren't dead that are quite dead.
Oh, fuck. Well, I'm with the rest of her blah 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 blah
Blah, blah, blah,
I had
blah,
too
blah.
much to drink.
All right, I'm all for stories, man, but maybe we should get
Yeah.
back to the fucking...
Yeah, let's go.
So as you head up the maintenance tunnel, like I said, it is a one-way street. You've either got to go back to the boat or go straight ahead. You will come across the dead body. If you want, you can roll me would it be awareness or investigation? I think it'd be an awareness test to try and find it. No, I'm not having medicate to find something.
But
Like-
inside the human body?
So for clarity, it was like here, and Khan has shot his head with a bolt round, which is essentially a explosive like miniature frag grenade into the back of his head. So this is about finding it. There is no head left. It's like
I'm hoping
it's
there
just
might still be some neck for it to be still lodged within, but no, I see what you're saying.
yeah,
Right.
Give
me an hand. Let's see if we can find whatever it was.
So
even
it's
if
gonna
still
be
attacked.
it's going to be an awareness test with it being in a very dark maintenance tunnel, with it being, You've shot them with an explosive round, so it could have scattered all over the place.
I don't like all of these extra conditions you're adding.
It is going to be a DN6. I will allow it to be a group kind of help thing to try and up your dice pool. Yes, James.
Could I use my cooking stove to get a little bit of light?
Ooh.
My Ministorum mess kit.
Oh, no, I didn't actually buy flares, did I? I was thinking about buying flares, but I didn't in the end.
I was really wondering where you're going with that.
I was really wondering where you was going there as well.
It's like, what, are we eating him?
Could we just boil down a bit of cornstarch? Yeah, I'll allow it. Obviously, you are using it's more of like a flamey type heat source, so the light's not going to be amazing for finding things, but it'll take it from a 6 down to a 5.
I've
got 4 awareness.
I've got a +2 to awareness.
Ooh.
But I should not be the one doing the roll necessarily because I only have 1 eye.
Oh
Yes.
shit! Yeah, you've got a +2 DN to anything sight related, so your bonus 2 becomes 0. So you can't help in this scenario.
Great.
Damn.
I can help, right?
Khan has
I got
+2 awareness.
Dice
Yeah.
pool of
What's your dice?
I put down the minister. I put down this kit and it's not much, but hopefully we can fucking. I know I left his head around here somewhere. So come on.
So you should have a
Let's pony
dice
up and
pool
find it.
of 6, Samus, for a DM5. Doable. Doable.
That's doable, man.
That is doable. Gets the old combat knife and starts rummaging.
Oh, super doable, dude.
Super
I'm spaffing
doable.
around.
You've got Wrath.
I'm
We have
spaffing
one
around.
glory.
Come on!
Oh, okay. Yes, nice.
Yes.
It was hovering over that fucking Wrath failure there. I was like, ooh.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah. So with the light that Khan has provided, Ruby's just kind of sat there in the corner, not doing too much. But Samus, you're digging around in the aeons of dirt and muck. There's now also blood and viscera as you're poking through it with your knife. You do come across a very small black shimmer. It's tiny, like, millimeters big, but it seems to have a couple of prongs that are going, it's like a black flat, and then it's got prongs either side that are pushing inwards. But you do stumble across it. It feels quite cool to the touch, but it is reminiscent of the shiny, smooth blackness of those strange beetle creatures that attacked you in the other room.
I want to cut out a segment, like of flesh where that is around.
Oh no,
it.
there's no flesh. This is just the
It's been
metal
blasted
device. Yeah, there's no flesh left.
Okay. Oh, even better. No cut rolls. I guess.
No cut rolls. I thought you wanted to cut the metal thing for a minute.
No. I was thinking maybe I'm gonna have to like butcher this one out, but no, that's more convenient. Do we have like a pouch or anything?
You can keep it on me if you're not that comfy holding on to it.
Well, it's just it's not that. It's just I want to keep it somewhere, and I need to be able to shoot stuff.
I've got the gaming kit.
Is that like a tin?
I mean, you've got a bandolier. You could pop it in that.
No, mate. A bandoleer's like
It's like
Okay. You've
bullets.
got pockets.
But
I'm I'm happy to say that Imperial Guardsmen have probably got some sort of like cargo trouser type thing going on where you could pop something like that in a pocket.
No, the bandolier now canonically has pockets on it, so he's whacking it in. He's whacking it in one of those.
Yeah.
I'll have it because it's like instead of like the traditional like cowboy bandolier, because that's what I was imagining, where it's like singular bullets. It's got like pouches for like magazines instead.
Yeah, sure.
So wax one in the empty pouch of the ammunition that he reloaded earlier.
Nice. You do so. You put this cold, very small metallic device into your pouch.
Well, we've got some evidence of whatever the fuck that is, Mrs. Inquisitor. I guess let's get the fuck out of here, please.
I worked for the Inquisition. I'm not an Inquisitor. But yeah, no. Any intel?
Sounds like a skill issue.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Nice.
Yeah, come on, Rubes. Let's get you to the dock. Iggy'd love to fucking outfit you with a new orball.
Oh, you don't have to. You don't have to rub it in.
As he's walking down the hallway, they're like fading into the dark. He's like, maybe you could ask him your art to shoot lasers. That'd be fucking cool, man. Imagine
Yes.
maybe. Yeah.
The heart thing. The heart thing that he put in your gun, put in her eye.
Yeah.
Ooh. You mean the very thing that
we can.
You mean the very thing that Z said was like a 20% chance of his weapon blowing up?
Maybe
want
your
a bomb in my
orball.
head again.
Maybe it could be a grenade that if you take out and click it, you can throw it in emergencies. Ooh, we should get like one with a video pictogram so you can record everything.
Now that would be useful.
A pictonade.
A kryptonite.
A pictonade.
Ooh, how about, you know those little tablets you lock? You know the one that I owe you one? See if you can turn it into an orb ball that connects to your brain so that you can just scan things, man. That also shoots lasers.
Amazing.
Let's keep workshopping it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm full of ideas, man. Full of them. Okay. And he's like, and he just keeps on rattling off different shit in his head.
Yeah. The journey out of the Pergamentorum is much smoother. You are much slower due to the injury of that Ruby has sustained, but it is a nice, simple exit. You head back up the metallic ladders that you had entered this large maintenance tunnel from, which takes you back through, and you slowly work your way out. There are no more surprises, nobody else hiding in plain sight to jump at you. As you do head out, you push open the doors of the Pergamentorum, and it has grown darker. It's getting later on into the afternoon. The sun has moved away from its highest point, and it is feebly trying to pierce through the smog-laden clouds, casting long, eerie shadows in the broken rubble of the remains that you find yourself within. So I ask you guys, are you looking to head straight back? Do you want to do anything while you're here? What are you doing now? That's not a trick question, by the way. I'm just want to double check.
The hesitation of, is this a trap?
Yeah. Like, you've clearly forgotten to do something. No, I'm just saying, like, was there something you wanted to do before you set on the journey back?
I think Samus would just be mainly concerned with just trying to get Rubes back in one piece, and he's feeling uncomfortable with whatever he has in his pocket. He doesn't want to have it on him for much longer.
Sure. Okay, somebody roll me a survival test, please. The end will be 4.
What have I got? I have a survival of 4 total.
I've got a 5.
And I suppose with...
Oh, Samus has 5.
Oh, a 5 is better than us.
Take it,
I've
Samus.
also only got 4.
Oh, what's the DN?
Deanna 4, please.
Oh, God.
Let's see what happens.
Oh,
Oh, my
what a
word.
roll.
Yes!
beautiful.
What a roll.
Okay.
We're fucking crushing it at the moment.
I know, right?
So-
many crits, boys.
I was going to roll on a table now. If you passed it, I was going to roll on the table. You passed it with a critical, so I will give you 2 options, which I think are the 2 best options for the next encounter, and you can choose which one you want, Ed.
Yay!
So as you are heading back through the city, you will come across one of 2 things. You will either come across a drinking hole, a bar of sorts that has been refurbished. It's back into working order. It's clearly being used by people. There are people inside. So there is an open bar. The second thing, which I thought would be a really, really lucky roll, but I'm going to say this is an option. As you head through the ruins of a hab block, you do come across, or you could come across, a dock shop, a chirurgeon's makeshift.
That one.
I thought you might.
Yeah. that one, please.
Cool. Hang on.
But we could have gone to a bar and got pissed.
You could have gone to a bar and got pissed.
Tempted. I was so tempted. Well, I was like, oh, I've yet to use an irregular acquisition yet. I was like, I can try and use cunning to get an eye, but we shall.
What, to like to get an eye from a drunk person at the bar? Could you imagine?
Gamble for someone for their eye.
Isn't that from Guardians of the Galaxy, where he takes someone's eye or something?
Oh, it is.
I've already sent the GIF.
It's already there.
I was working on it.
I love it. Right, activate. Wonderful. So yes, you. Oh, can you not see? You can't see anything, can you?
Back in black.
I'm blind.
I'm actually nearly blind.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. So as you're walking through the ruined streets of Tora Amis, you come across lots of different people on this journey. There are the comings and goings of the new civilianry, people with their shaved heads going backwards and forwards to manufactories, doing their shift work. You do, in the distance, hear some sorrowful, playful music quietly droning out, but you walk past that as you Simon did a thing. As you head through, he did a private thing. I've not seen Simon do that before. And after a while, you do stumble across this building, which is missing a tile. This building. you stumble across this building, and on the outside of the building, yes, this building here in the center, that clearly has the twisted snake twirling around the pole, indicating a chirurgeon's shop.
Oh, nice.
From this side.
Oh, look at that.
That's cool. I've never seen a dolphin in real life,
How do you know it's a
but
dolphin?
they're fun.
Then,
Well, I've seen pictures.
no, fair enough. No, teach me to speak before I think.
Should apply that same wisdom in fighting those dogs.
She throws daggers at you with her one remaining eye.
Come on, we're almost there, Rubes. Everything's gonna be okay. Get your nice little eye patch and everything.
Oh, hang on. Where are you going?
Get back
The wrong way, you guys.
There you go.
By the fucking dolphin.
The door.
Yeah, this is the door. Yeah, the water looks so pretty.
Amazing. Yes, you indeed open the door and head down into a small waiting reception area, which inside you see two people. There is a younger, more heavily augmented man carrying what looks to be some sort of power cell of sorts, who's in deep conversation with this man in heavy leathers. He's got two augmented legs and a few fingers missing from his hand as they are debating. You bring that doctor out here right now. I told you, my leg's cramping up like nobody's business. He said he'd fix it, but this blasted thing, every time I walk down the street, it just seizes up and I fall over. Heavy. I'm sorry, sir. The doctor is currently working on another patient. You'll have to come another day. He won't be able to see. I'm not leaving until I see that doctor. What he's done to my leg is a travesty. He needs to put a fresh augmetic in. I cannot do my work like this. Oh, God. Look, I am sorry. Take some of these, as he reaches into his back pocket and brings out 3 small syringes and places them on the table. These will help with the pain. Come back in a couple of days, and I'm sure the doctor will have another go. It might be that some of the stringy nerves within your leg are just being caught, part of the augmetic. It's totally normal. As that's going on, Gearhart, you're got a question? You're doing so?
Oh, just as she's passing them over, Card leans in and goes,
I've got a headache. Can I have one?
Sir, these are very potent pain numbers. It's not really for a headache. Maybe try some water for a headache. It's probably a bit safer.
Oh.
But they are on the
maybe you can give it
table,
to her then.
so if you want to grab them, you can try.
No, Khan goes,
Oh, then can she have one? I think she might be, Ruby over there might need one. She's, got a hell of a gash in her leg.
Oh, by the throne!
Several paces behind, hobbling in using Samus's rifle, comes a very bloodied, very injured, very pale-looking, eyeless Ruby.
Oh, don't worry. The gun, that's a gun. That's not an augmetic.
I
Did you say you had any painkillers?
The man in the heavy leathers who'd been complaining before, he quickly grabs up the 3 syringes and says, I will be back. I won't let this lie. And he sort of hobbles out of the building. Ooh.
And Ruby just kind of collapses into the chair where he was.
When did this happen?
An hour ago, maybe. 2 tops.
He turns to Khan, who's next, and just says, have they lost a lot of blood? They look very pale.
Oh man, she's lost pretty much all of it. Yeah, we cauterized the wound with a bolt round, set it on fire inside the cut. Yep, couldn't do much about the eye though.
Right. Well, throne save us. But the doctor's, he does try. I'll see if I can just wait here a moment, please. I'll see if I can do. As he nervously leaves the room.
Thanks, mate. Don't think he likes the sight of blood, guys. Bit squeamish.
Yeah.
What does he mean?
He wouldn't last long in the penals.
What does he mean by the doctor tries? That's... I'm not sure I want to be here.
Well, hopefully.
Don't think you have much choice, Rubes.
Yeah, we just need to give you a blood transfusion. I'm pretty sure you're more booze than blood right now.
Yeah, maybe. She's
Yeah.
very rapidly wanting to fall asleep in the first moment of comfort ordered to her.
Kick her in the shins.
Wake the fuck up! No sleepy
For
boy.
fuck's sake! I'll be fine. I'll be
Ruby.
fine.
Your keen eye for details as an inquisitorial sage, as you sort of say these things about not wanting to be here, it does dawn on you the striking difference between some of the more cleanly sanatoriums that you've been in versus this kind of dank, dark, dirty reception area.
That place doesn't exactly look like it's up to code.
Maybe we should have gone to the bar.
Come on, Rubes. We sorted your fucking arm out in the middle of a battlefield, if you remember that. There was shit growing out of people's faces and making them into squids and whatnot. Gotta say, this is better than that.
No, you're right.
True.
You're right. Maybe you'll just need to stabilize me long enough for us to get back to the bastion.
Yeah. It's not doing the whole fucking job. We just need you to be a little bit less melty and bloody.
Yeah, maybe sew you up, put you on the bed, maybe give you some fluids, maybe, rest for a couple of hours, just get you back on your feet. Then we get Eggsy to put one of those laser camera fucking eyeball grenades in your face.
Yeah. And a robot leg. Robot legs.
Ooh,
Me legs, fine.
it's almost off. You must replace it.
What do they say? That the flesh is weak.
Didn't take you for a cogboy there, Samus.
Nah, not really. My flesh is strong. Yours, however.
Wasn't exactly trained for battle.
That is fair. Oh! Hello there!
Yes, hi. I've had a chat with the chirurgeon. Gisborne says he can help you. There's only so much we can do here. We're not exactly not a field medic. But we can offer you some support.
Support's all I need. I just need to be stabilized enough to get back to the bastion.
Gisborne said something about we could transfuse you with some blood, which will bring the color to your face again. How does that sound? Yeah.
And she's just kind of like nodding. That's realistically all she can do.
As you start nodding,
sounds good.
The young guy just jabs a needle straight into your arm, and just out of nowhere. And as soon as the needle goes in, it's just like a shot of adrenaline, essentially.
The fuck are you doing to me?
Oh! As you recover 4 points of shock.
Oh, okay.
As he says,
That's
right,
not
well,
too bad.
We don't want you passing out over there, so please join me in here and take a seat.
And she gets up and hobbles and follows.
See there,
Rubes,
Khan?
can I watch?
I was right.
Yeah?
I was right keeping
Yay.
awake. Fucking,
Dr. Samus?
yeah, Carrion myself.
Got some hidden skills there, boysy.
It's everything's like cooking. It's like butchery. This whole Carrion stuff.
In a way.
Are you calling my Ruby an animal?
Eh.
The door opens, and out steps an unusual looking man. They are dressed in more fine clothes than you're really used to. They have augmetic mechadendrites curling over the top of them, but they're not in the traditional cultish robes that you'd expect from the Adeptus Mechanicus. A couple of sharp looking hydraulic needles are dripping from the mechadendrites themselves as a man approaches you lying on the table. Now then, what have we here? Oh, Ferg, you didn't say that there was 3 patients. This would be quite a costly procedure, and I do not have the time to help everyone.
I just came to watch. She's the one with the fucked up leg and everything.
Is your face not? Never mind.
My face is good.
So a purveyor of the art of healing, then? No, that's wonderful. Of course you are welcome to join. I don't suppose either of you share similar blood to the lady on the table there?
Yep, red and everything.
Yeah, isn't it?
Ah, this is brilliant. Well then, you won't mind.
That's not how this works.
You won't mind sitting on the chair here, Khan.
Let's
Not
hope he's
Khan,
got O negative.
man.
Oh yeah, I'll help you, Reeves. Don't worry, my blood's just as red as yours.
As the chirurgeon approaches
She
Gisborne,
was immediately worried.
Gisborne starts strapping you into the operating table and lies you back. A bright white light suddenly appears, dazzling your eyes. Khan, you're okay. You're sat there.
Okay.
But you are now chained to the table. Now, do not worry yourself. This will all be over relatively quickly. What is your name, man? Gesturing at Khan.
Oh,
The name's Gorn Orchard.
As someone who wishes to see these things, it's no doubt of interest to be involved in it as well. It'll hopefully be a simple procedure. We will connect your two bodies together using intricate tubing and a pump system, and you will pour some of your life essence into. Ferg, who is the patient? The lady. What is her name? What is your name?
Ruby.
Does this sound acceptable to everyone?
Yep, hook us up.
Nice. Khan, roll me
Kill them.
2d6, please. As the needle goes into your arm. Ooh. Wonderful.
You take 8 points of damage.
You take 8 points of poison damage.
Your eye falls
as this rusted needle enters your arm. Yeah. Ruby, you roll me 2d6 as well, please.
Okay.
Oh, amazing. Okay. So the chirurgeon Gisburn, he starts hooking you up to these needles, these injections. For us, we know what a blood transfusion is, but to you, it's quite a weird concept. And as he plugs the two of you in, he walks round to the other side of the room, completely ignoring the disgusting, vile scene of Samus sat there in the corner. Turns on a machine.
Samus fucking catching strays.
I'm literally about to say the same thing.
Turns on this machine as this loud, whirring, pumping noise starts being made. Khan, you start to see blood drawing out of your arm as it passes through these slightly grimy looking tubes and running through machine before being pumped into Ruby. Now, the procedure has started. The most important thing is to relax. Let the spirit of the machines do their will. You will be fine. Probably. As he...
Wait, what?
He leaves the room on that kind of just mechadendrites waving in the distance, and the helper who was referred to as Ferg before comes along and says, well, it started now. How do you feel? Ruby, your color looks a bit better. Khan, you look okay. Does it feel okay? Doesn't hurt.
Okay. Maybe I'd like a sandwich or something. A bit hungry. You got a semi? Like I got bacon and egg semi? Tucked away there?
I wish I did. No, kind of on thin rations at the minute.
Shit.
I heard there's a bar not too far away that does food. Might be shut by the time you finished.
Damn.
Khan looks over to Ruby really slowly with a dumb smile on his face, and he goes,
"Hey, Ruby, I'm inside you."
Let's hope HIV is not blood transfusive.
What is this acronym you use? HIV?
Nice.
Heretical
what if by this
influence.
point in the far future we had gotten rid of HIV? It's the one benefit of being in the 40k universe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just been replaced with Nurgle. Slightly worse, I think.
Yeah. There's swings and roundabouts, isn't it? You can have sex with a gay man without fear, but Nurgle might turn your insides inside out.
Yeah. Or Slanesh if you get freaky deaky with an
So can the gay men.
But about an hour passes of this near constant loud pumping whirring noise. Khan, you take 2 points of damage as blood is drawn out of you, but Ruby, you recover 6 wounds, but also take 3 points of shock.
Is it because of what Khan said?
No, it's just the procedure. It is just the procedure. It could have been what Khan said. Yeah, that could have mentally damaged you if you want to roll for more damage, but
no, I'm fine.
But after this hour-long process of constant pumping and whirring, you are feeling so much better. The pain still aches. The pain still aches. But in terms of your vitality, it's back to normal. And after an hour, and as your cheeks begin to flush with red, and Khan starts to look a little more damaged, Ferg comes over and just turns off the machine and starts unplugging you all. There you are, all done now. Now,
cheers. No, cheers.
Well, how are you? How are you paying for your procedure? Is credits?
Oh, just put it on the guardsman tab. It's Bastion Velafor or something. We'll just put it on there.
Lorifer,
that's the one.
There's not a guardsman's tab. This is we don't really work within those circles.
Shit. Anyone got any fucking cash on them? Reeves? Seamus?
Have a look. I have no wealth. I've got. I've got a respirator. I'm sure you guys could make the most of this.
Oh, is it in working order?
Recently requisitioned from the Imperium, not yet used.
An unused respirator. And you can see his eyes, he's clearly intrigued by this, and he kind of catches himself with it and says, oh man, well, I suppose that'll go towards some of it, I suppose. Yeah, sure. If it's in good working order, hand it over.
Oi, that's going to cover all of it. We've been saving your asses protecting the Imperium.
I understand that soldiers are working hard, but we have to live as well. Wages to pay, the machinery does break down. It takes a lot of unguents to get things going.
I didn't know what half the words you just said were, but...
Fuck, man. Okay. Look, I've got half hankering that I'm willing to give you.
Can't give him the hand cream.
Oh, I can't pay with anything else, Seamus. I'm not gonna hand over a grenade. Look, here, sniff this. You tell me that You can't do better work with nice soft hands, eh? Better, customer service. Nice soft hands keeps people at calm.
An entire platoon died for that, Carrion.
Oh no, this weighs heavy on my heart.
You don't have to give that away. I've got 2 bottles of
Recurva.
Could maybe give one of them.
Ooh, antibacterial. That's alcohol.
Oh, Recurva, you say? The respirator and the... We don't need to tell Grisben about the Recurva. That'll be our little secret. We'll say it's quits.
Maybe I
Right,
should
so
have opened
the drink's
the
just for you then.
We all have to get our way. Like, you have to get back to, was it Lorifer you were at, the Bastion?
Lorifer, yeah.
Well,
Okay, but if we're doing you a favor, you do us a favor. Let's leave with one of those adrenaline needles. Just one. We'll say that's just for us. You know? But a secret's between friends. We are now friends. Friends have secrets.
Yeah, you don't even have to give it to us. You could just leave it. And if it somehow disappears...
Well, then that'll make us thieves. But I don't want that.
I suppose we could call it, aftercare? Or what you passing out on the way
That's
home?
what we should call it.
Sure.
Exactly. You're good at your job.
Good.
You're good at your job.
Thinking there, Doc.
As he places this syringe on the table, I think it's a fair trade.
Good man.
As you hand over
Deal.
a bottle of Recurva. Pleasure doing business. And if you're ever injured in the future, you're always welcome to stop by.
I'll be sure
Cheers,
to
Doc.
remember to bring more things as well.
Some thrones would be nice, wouldn't it? But you must be feeling much better now, Ruby. You've got the blood of an Auric running through you now. I've got fucking beast blood, mate.
Wait, I didn't know you were an abhuman.
Nah, I'm a genetic anomaly. Just fake human, you know? I told you, they did tests. You know, I'm very virile. Got us breeding like animals, me and my wife.
Sure. No, in all seriousness, thanks. I do feel better. She kind of like squints at you with
Yes,
her
you
one
don't.
eye. Feeling much more sober as well, with the better blood alcohol distribution.
You take this needle, Rubes, just in case you get tired on the way home. You give yourself a little jab, and you'll be right as rain, okay? We'll get back to law for no time.
Thanks. I'll do just that.
Nice.
Got ways to go, but I reckon I can get it. I reckon I can get by without this now, Samus. She hands you back your rifle.
Yeah.
Sorry
Sam.
about your scope. I don't think I can fix it.
I think you've got other things you should probably put in your attention to. I can have a look at it back at camp. Or I might just requisition another scape. Might be easier. We'll see what happens with Eggsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. If you're not able to get another one when we get back, you can maybe use the one on this long las.
Ah. Well, thank you kindly.
So, with you all repaired then, you have recovered a lot of the lost blood, Ruby, and you're feeling much better. You're feeling able to get around much quicker. You're still in a lot of pain. The wounds that you've sustained will take time to heal. But you feel like you can tackle the world once again. The doctor's assistant, Ferg, has given you a shot of adrenaline, which is something he'd pumped into you before, which should be... We gave it to Khan, but I think Khan gave it to Ruby, so it should be in your inventory, Ruby.
Adrenaline shot, yep, I can see it.
And yeah, he kind of stands there expectantly. He's pocketed this bottle of Recurva that you've given him as he smiles and gestures you to the stairs to leave. Thanks for coming. As I said, if there's anything you ever need again, we will, the Carrion will try his best.
Thank you for not killing my friends. See you later.
No. Thank you. Thanks. The journey back would have been a bit horrific. You didn't help me.
I feel a bit tired, actually. Zapped me a little bit. Whew.
Yeah, you seem to... He hasn't plugged your roll up there, Can. You seem to be leaking still.
Oh, shit.
It's not bad. I think it took quite a bit. I'm just a little, feel a little bit lightheaded, really. Never had my blood taken before.
Yeah. No, it would do that. We should get back to the Bastion. Rest there if we can.
Yeah, we've got some very important intel to get to the peeps. Big time.
Yeah.
We found something juicy, boysies and girlsies. Something juicy indeed.
We did.
What was it?
Right.
Give him the old recap and
Yep.
have us a nightcap.
Operation Fishhook is on the way.
Nice.
To Operation Fishhook.
Huzzah!
To Operation Fishhook.
She raises the final bottle of Revica.
Oh? We
Not
we
to
having a
necessarily
cheeky
have
one?
a
Ah.
recurva. Not to necessarily have now, but to say something to look forward to.
Nice. You head off back to the Bastion then, I imagine.
Yeah.
Nice. So
No, I want to go into this clinic that's advertising new memories, new sensations.
fuck off. Right. You head off back. You're again, you're retracing your steps to a certain extent, so getting back to the Bastion isn't too difficult from here, and you've already done your survival roll, so you're safe there. So on your way back to the Bastion, you notice that the streets, they begin to thicken with presses of civilians. They begin, after a while, as you, they're all heading in the same direction as you, they're heading towards the Bastion. The crowds begin to merge, and all of a sudden a wall of people are essentially blocking your path. You could hear a loud murmur from the other side of the crowd, but they are in your way, preventing you getting back to the Bastion. People are clearly trying to crane over those in front, trying to see what's happening. But what do you do?
How many people?
A throng. similar to the last time when you were out on patrol and all these people in the streets kind of blocking, creating a not tsunami, but enough to block your passage. We're probably talking maybe a few thousand people.
An obstacle of people, big crowd.
But you can
similar to the one that we came across.
From where you are, you can essentially see the bastion, not that far away. You're still probably 5-10 minute walk out, but everyone is heading towards the bastion. And now the movement has stopped, and you're essentially being blocked from getting through because everyone is also blocked.
Do I see like a source of the blockage? Like, is there anyone in particular who's holding it up?
From your 3-foot height, no, you see shit. You can see arseholes. That's about it.
Can you put me on your shoulders, please, mate?
All right. Just come here. All right. Can you see, Samus?
Getting up on the shoulders, you can see that outside the entrance of the bastion, the first place where you had your encounter with the cyber mastiffs, there are signs of jubilation, people cheering. There's many men and women in a mixture of the gravediggers, penal legions clothing, celebrating, waving their las rifles in the air, and there's a sea of civilians in your path.
Right. It looks like there's a piss up. There's a celebration. I'm not going to shoot my gun in the air. But I really want to shoot my gun in the air.
What are they celebrating?
Probably us being promoted or something.
Get out the cages.
Yes. Right. How are we going to get these fucks out of the way?
Fuck, I don't know. We'd have to go around, I suppose.
Right, let's just try this out. How about this? Do you have like a coat and I can put it over my shoulders? We can look really big.
He was
Samus,
through Cobalt in a trench
absolutely. I don't stick everything up my arse. Can you see a fucking coat on me?
That's fair. I was only dreaming. But all right. As I think, fuck it. Sam's just gonna shout at people. Like, oi, you! This is guardsman business. We need to get through to the bastion. Now, get out of our way.
As you shout this, the civilians, they turn their head and you see these thin, emaciated, dirty people turn and look up at the tall Samus. And for the first time in maybe your entire existence, Samus, when people look up at you, they seem to be smiling. They look happy.
That's weird. That can't be right.
Two things: looking up at him.
I know,
and
right?
Oh my god, yeah.
As
So powerful.
as they start clapping and oh wow, watch out, let them through. As more people are turning around, going like really joyful as they part the sea of civilians, letting you through towards the bastion. People reach out, tapping you, Khan, on the back. A few people reaching out, trying to shake your hand, Ruby. Everyone is.
What's going on? Ruby would try to say quietly to just her compatriots.
Come on, don't you get it? They think I'm tall.
Soak it in the Rubes. Looks like word's good around town. We're the main squeeze. Hey, yeah, nice to see ya. Yeah, I see ya. Hey.
Are they not repulsed by me empty socket? Thank you. Hi. Thank you. Cheers.
That suits ya.
Yeah, what do you mean? Look at that ugly cunt over there. They look fucking horrible.
Just pointing at the ugliest person he can see.
Nice, yeah. A small child with no teeth and a missing ear just like kind of goes, hey!
Look at that fuck.
No fair.
Fuck, you've changed ever You've changed ever since you're on your high horse there, mate.
Oh dear. As you walk through the crowd, this tunnel of abjuration, people clapping you on the back, trying to shake your hand. Some of them pulling out the old Aquila. A few of the ones with shaved heads, they seem to get on their knees, worshipping, crying out, "Oh, thank the Emperor, more have come. The wonderful gravediggers, they've saved us. They've done wonderful work." Yeah, you head through. The near constant sound of gunfire that you'd been accustomed to around the bastion is conspicuously missing, replaced with this buzz of jubilation, this laughter, cries of joy. As you get towards the end of the crowd and you start joining in with the other gravediggers, you see soldiers similar to Khan and Samus being carried aloft by their peers, raising them up on their shoulders, people cheering and clapping in applause. And in that throng of joyful happiness, you do spot the familiar face of the quartermaster, Trooper O'Haran, in the crowd. She is one of the few people who doesn't seem to be joining in on the festivities.
Oi, O'Haran! What's going on?
Right.
Oh, Ruby, what happened to you?
It's a long story. Just let us in.
You know, nothing's blocking your way now. You can come straight up to O'Haran.
Long story. I need it looking into.
Can't, Samus? How was the mission?
Massive success.
well.
A massive...
Huge.
Ruby's eyes missing... Irish accent. Ruby's eye is missing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't exactly say that that's a success, but I suppose in the eyes of the Imperium, I am just a cog.
Eye of the Imperium.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, Rubes.
Yeah, right.
Can't
right.
help myself.
We are all alive. We found out the information that we needed to find out. No one's dead.
And we managed to kill some of them in the process.
We killed fucking all of them. And I've got a thing.
Especially someone in power armor too.
Yeah.
Plus, someone squeezed my tush just earlier. Coming through the crowd.
Yeah. And I'm tall now.
So,
What are these rolls?
That was a roll to see how many times Khan's tush had been squeezed. At least 3 times. They are horny for a bit of that Khan meat.
There They best be careful because they'll
That's
end
a hero's
up with 4
ass.
kids each.
Yeah, wash your hands
Yes.
afterwards, Jesus.
With hand cream.
Oh well. I'm glad it went so well for you.
What's going on here then? What have we missed?
Yeah. The fuck?
Why are they happy to see us?
No disrespect, but this isn't for you.
Oh.
Billness, he sent out a good half of the remaining manpower to scourge the surrounding hab blocks. He enacted a scorch earth protocol, brass calling it a resounding success. Apparently he's up for commendation by Lord Philemon herself.
Okay, what happened? What happened in this scorched earth?
What happened is a lot of people died. That's what happened.
Did the right people
Okay.
die?
Oh no. Don't get me wrong. The outer hab blocks, they're all back in our hands. Carrion gang's been pushed out, but the casualty rates are inexcusable. Just because we're penal, he feels like he can throw us away like weak old corpse starch. She freezes up, goes a bit quiet.
Ruby would just try and sort of put a hand against her, upper arm. Just say, we know. We've been there. We've all been there.
We were at the bloody gates.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Well, fingers crossed this won't bite us in the ass.
You don't understand it. Trooper Hansen, she didn't make it back.
Oh, no. Ernson.
I'm the last.
She's a good one, too.
I'm the last one from Fire Team 123F.
Oh, shit.
Fucking hell.
Wait, is that confirmed? Or is she just missing?
We didn't see a body, but they've not been counting them. As far as I'm aware, she's dead.
Well, you all thought we were dead.
Hmm.
So, guess there's a chance.
Suppose you're right. But I saw the building go down.
What?
If she survived, there's... Well, I don't know what state she'd been in.
No, you're right. You're right.
You're telling me they blew up the building with them inside?
Samus Billness ordered Scorch Earth. It's like something got to him. He's decimated the surroundings, and all of these are calling him out like he's a hero.
What changed? Did someone else enter the base?
I've only got hearsay right. But Billness seemed to think that there was a mole from within. He was convinced that... He was convinced by it. He thought that one of the Carrion gang had slipped in and was stealing supplies.
For fuck's sake.
He threw caution to the wind.
If only he'd waited until we were back. That was the entire point of our mission. There's no mole.
That
They're
is
just
a-
listening to our transmissions.
He seemed to
Yeah.
think there was. He seemed to think if he threw the bodies at him, he'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
That's the whole fucking point of our mission, mate. Find out if it was a leak inside or if they were just listening to our comms.
Yeah.
Did you find it? Did you find the leak?
Maybe he didn't think, but... Oh, yeah, we found it.
Yeah.
Kind of. Really strong sneaking suspicion. A process of elimination.
Yeah.
That started out really affirmative and ended very softly. Do you know or not?
Yes. It's a 70-30 split. 70% good, not 30% not so good.
I'm getting deja vu. Hanabi, is that you?
I was waiting for Ed to
this well, maths is not Khan's strong suit. All right, we've got a very strong inkling as to what's going on, and
Enough to lay a trap. That was the entire point. We were laying the groundworks for Operation Fishhook.
Yeah.
what?
Let's just say we know enough that we wouldn't blow up a whole fucking building because we're that solid on this information. Let's put it that way.
I guess that's too late.
The illness, man.
Harren, I'm so sorry. If we get through the day, and then she sort of reaches into her pack, pulls out a bottle of Recurva. Seems like you could do with having some of this later.
Thanks,
Drink to
Ruby.
the last of your teammates.
That's mighty fine of you, but Billness, he's gonna hold a celebratory feast for the survivors. I've got to scrounge something up together, and well, it's meant to be better than just tins of meat and bars of dried plants.
I might be able to help you out with that.
If you don't
You'd be
mind.
surprised. He probably could. You'd be surprised what he'd be able to turn stuff into.
If you don't mind, Samus, my mind's not exactly on the job at the minute.
Don't you worry about it. As long as I got some spices, I can make magic happen. Not heresy magic, like gay magician hand magic, that kind of thing. But
Jezins.
yeah, that. But between us and because the numbers we'll get, they'll be fudged, whatever. Of a percentage of casualties, rough estimates, what are we looking at?
She leans in conspiratorially. Samus, if it's under half, I'd be surprised.
Fuck. This,
That's a lot.
we may have got them out, but there's other, oh shit. They might have other things planned. And us,
What kind of other things?
well, they were saying all sorts about...
Let's
sorry.
not talk about that here. This is really sensitive information and we're in a crowd of people.
Yeah, we've got to... Let's go back inside. Well, we need to debrief. I'm sorry. We probably should keep this hush, but fuck.
Yeah, plus, if we tell the what's going on before Billness hears it, and he hears that we told someone else before we told him, he'll have a fucking shit fit.
You fucking round dickhead.
You know, don't want them to make them feel not important, so. Sorry.
Yeah.
We'll clear you in after.
Yeah.
I understand. Thanks, guys. And look, I'll be in the kitchens. I've got to get this feast prepared.
Oh.
So I'll see you around, yeah?
Yeah, I'll see you in the kitchens later.
Yeah.
As she nods to you all and stares back blankly towards the celebrating gravediggers. You all head. Go on.
Ruby just gives her a bit of a squeeze on the way past. Like a
Nice.
friendly squeeze on the arm as she walks past.
You all head into the bastion. Once again, those large hydraulic doors, they squeak back on their unoiled hinges, allowing you passage. Inside, you head straight through into the command room where you see Colonel Billness, Commissar Yareth, and Sergeant Sliggerton. They are all surrounding the hollow table, the hollow display. Colonel Billness appears to have a short glass in his hand filled with a dark, warm liquid, which he's swashing around with a few ice cubes in it. Most likely a tot of Amasak, as he is celebrating to himself. Oh, yes, those great military minds, I know. It's fantastic. No one but me had the brilliance and genius to pull off a mission like this, and just look, as he presses a few buttons on the hollow table, and the central area where the Bastion Lorifer sits proudly, surrounded by a near circle of red. All of a sudden, the sort of half-inch semicircle away from the Bastion, as he clicks the button, it goes from red to green. See, you see, look at that. Military genius. Did you not hear what the Lord Finneman said? Did you not hear? Lord Finneman said, acceptable behavior in difficult circumstances. But what fine praise from such a woman. Yes.
Acceptable behavior.
Yes. Now I won't forget you all when I'm even my due honors, but we need to. We've still got a little ways to go, don't we? The woman, the short one and the scruffy one. Can we help?
Close enough. Operation Fish Hook. We have the fish on the hook.
Good news.
Colonel Billness's face
We don't
is
think
just
there was a mole.
completely blank when you say this. He's got no idea what's going on. But Sergeant Sidson leads forward over the desk, says, "You returned from the mission. You found out where the leak was. You found out what happened."
Yeah, pretty much.
Khan pulls out the skull pauldron. Dum, dum, sits it on the desk.
That there is the remains of a one
Cutter.
Cutter, yeah.
of a one cutter.
Cutter.
A big man, power armor, heavily outfitted. Guess what? We hid lying in wait, but they found us eventually. But we heard a few things before they found us. Like, they knew we were gonna be there. That their intel hasn't been wrong since. And that's why they were there, in the sewers, coming for us. Just like I thought they would.
The sergeant smacks his hand on the
They talked
table.
of-
So it was the Voxcasters.
Yeah.
It's the
Great
Voxcasters.
No mole in the ranks. Great news.
Nope. All fine, upstanding Imperial soldiers that would fight for the Emperor. No mole.
Yeah, it's a good thing we were sent out on this mission before we did anything rash on false information.
The sergeant sort of turns his back away from you and leans back on the table. You can see his hands are on his forehead, just like that. And the colonel takes a big swig, a big sip of this amasac. See, I told you, Commissar. No mole. Everyone in our bastion was fine working force, fine fighting force. Just proves it. And look, 3 individuals sent on a dangerous mission, and they've come back. Clearly shows the loyalty towards their commanding officer.
Yeah. We did find out some other things, eh?
Yep.
They mentioned something about some kind of machine that they were trying to get up and running.
A
A robot, they said.
Yeah.
Yeah, what he said.
The sergeant turns
Something
around
Mechanicus-y.
at this point. Robot? Was it Castellan robot, did they say?
Sure.
They didn't say. They said once they get the robot up and running. Sounded like it was awfully important.
Yeah.
Commissar.
And the big boy said something that I haven't heard before. He said something like, praise the Arcaphane. Something to that. Do you know the Arcaphane is?
Have any of
Is
you
it a
heard that
band?
name before?
Not something I've heard before. But Commissar, didn't the data smith say he was here for... He was bringing one of the Castellan robots back to Avacaris, following the successful lifting of the siege. Yes, that's right. We should involve him on this. Memetica will certainly want to hear.
They're after that.
It's the one reason he's
They're
travelled all
after
this
that
way.
robot then. I tell you that from what I heard, they're not just a like a gang. You know, they talk about their house. That these are more than just a gang, so to speak. They seem to be somewhat organized, and the fact that they were able to sync up with our Voxcasters means they've got someone with a bit of brains on the other side.
Yeah. There's some
This isn't just a rebel group.
Mechanicus-y stuff's clearly going on here. They've got loads of cyber mastiffs that, FYI, keep fucking us up. Not a fan of the cyber mastiffs. They seem to have like an infinite supply of the fuckers.
Ruby just
Yeah.
shudders slightly at the mention of the word cyber mastiff.
Emotional
And,
damage.
And yeah, we need to. There's this other weird bug things that we saw down there. I don't know. I got a sample here that Memetica needs to have a look at. As he.
Yeah, some sort of speetle-looking thing.
I was hoping to use that some kind of bargaining chip, but oh well. Yeah, no, we definitely have something we'd like to show to Memetica. Definitely don't need a new eye or anything.
The
Got you.
I got you.
It'll be fine, Rose. We've got you another thing to give for it, and right, I'll fuck it if you want it. Sorry, sir. You know what? This is an us thing. We'll talk about that later.
But these beetles, right?
I don't think you can pull out of that there, Samus.
Yeah, pull out.
Guys, we're trying to debrief here. Can't pull it together. Right, pull in rank. Okay. These beetles.
We're the same rank.
Sirs. Could you stop interrupting your leader? All right. Now listen. We came across these beetles. They attacked us, okay? They're unlike anything we've ever seen. They got this glowing green to them. They seem to move unnaturally. And the most craziest part, when you shoot them, they explode. And then they reform. As if they were never broken. They just repair instantly.
It's probably just something that the called Mechanicus have been working on. Why are you worrying about machinery?
Because it attacked us.
Yeah.
What did you do to it first?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No. It tried to attack us, so we shot it.
Were you somewhere you shouldn't be?
We're in the sewers on the mission. Operation Fishhook.
Yeah.
Maybe they were just servitors who were designated to guard a spot and you just got in their way.
They were like this big. I've never seen a servitor that big. That small, I should say.
Yeah.
That is quite small for a servitor, but could it have been some servo skulls as he points towards Futa? Quite small things, these?
No.
No, look like bugs, sir.
Yeah.
Look like little bugs.
Not like...
Little metallic bugs.
I've seen servo skulls that have mechanical legs, like spider things. Like that.
No, it didn't have a skull.
Yeah. Nothing about this was human.
Either way, maybe it's best if we had Mimetica look at this thing.
Yeah, we'll have a chat. Don't you worry about it,
Might be
sir.
one for the cog boys.
Yeah.
It might be one for the cog boys, says the commissar. But we should be involved in it as well. It is our duty to protect the people of Toramus. It is our duty to protect what's going on within the Bastion. And if there is information that could be useful to keep that aim intact, I'm sure the cult will not hide it from us. Futa! Oh god, that's a hard voice. Futa, message the engine seer and our guest Mimetica to join us in the war room. You see the floating futar, its scritching quill flying over the parchment as it takes down all the notes. It pauses for a second as its red eye slightly shimmers and shakes before it continues writing its notes. And shortly after...
What if Futar's the leak?
I did think about that, but don't know if he was there when the Vox course went out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Can you put, you know what?
Yes, Commissar. You requested our presence.
Oh, Eggsy.
Ruby shudders again.
Hello.
Ah, you are back. Oh, but Ruby, what has happened to you?
The Flender Cyber Mastiffs have got sharp claws.
Never mind what happened to her. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Now, let us focus on the important things. What is it you wish to speak to them about?
Well, we've got a few major things. One, the Vox cast is being intercepted. Sure your cog boys would know something about that. 2, there's robot shenanigans happening with the Carrion lads. There clearly something is very mechanicus-y about them. And then thirdly, this, and he puts the little black thing on the table. You saw these metal bug things.
That's the thing, see? Not a servitor.
Yeah.
As
This was implanted into one of the gangers as it was running away.
So
by one of the... Yeah.
Few things happen there.
no.
When you place the device on the holotable, the engine seer, you can hear his augmetic eyes click and whir as he leans forward and his eyes kind of like zoom in on it. How intriguing. As you mention the robot, Memetica stands up taller, rising himself up to his how tall was he? I think it was 8 feet, 9 feet. His full height, essentially.
Yeah, he said 8 feet, something like that.
As he rises up to his full height and races around the table towards you. Little man, you mentioned the robot, the Castellan robot, as he grabs you by the scruff and lifts you up so your feet are dangling. The data, provide it.
Well,
is it broken? As he starts shaking you.
The Carrion gang wants the robot. The Carrion gang wants the robot. We don't know where it is, but they're aware of it. And they said they want to get it up and running.
Which implies it's in their hands.
He drops Samus to the ground with a heavy thud as you fall that, like, 5 foot? Yeah. Taking 1 wound.
Fuck! As he lands on the back of his rifle, and his back just is like,
oh no, that's not a good sound.
Memetica leans down at you, Ruby. You know it is in their hands, or you think? Choose your words carefully, woman.
We think it was implied in their language. They wanted to get it up and running, which means they know it's not, which means they know it's state, which then means they must have
They also
people.
said once. Once it's up and running as well. Once, which heavily implies what you're saying, Rubes.
It is foolish for them to think they can get such a device up and running.
Well, either way, it's in their hands. They've got people working on it.
It will not be for much longer. That is archaeotech. Ancient. Glorious. To think of it in the hand of those heretics. Defiled. It should be revered. In the forges on Avacras. It must be retaken. Colonel Billness, you must assign all remaining people to bring it back. Where is it? Where is this gang?
Well, we don't know that. We had to blow them up. We tried to get one to bring him back for questioning, but that fucking beetle right there went inside his neck, I think, and he became some sort of zombie. Okay, as he looks at Samus on the ground rubbing his ass. He just became like a drone. So, but we've got Operation Fishhook. Okay, we now know that the Vox, they're intercepting via the Vox. That means second part, phase 2 of Operation Fishhook is that we are going to be moving a holy STC. Right? They'll catch wind of it. But this time it's going to be a big fucking trap, man. We're going to catch them with their pants down. And we'll bring them back. Or whoever's more important. And question them, and we'll find that gang. But we just needed to know how they were finding our information, and now we know.
Yeah,
Now we just set an even bigger trap.
indeed.
Bigger, better.
Ah, my fucking back.
Khan, as you're saying this, the engineer, he creeps up to your shoulder and kind of not pushes you, but like slides you away so he can get as close to this black metal device as possible. Oh, what a thing of beauty. Where did you say you found this?
Sewers, the back of some guy's neck.
Yeah.
And a kid's neck.
Most curious.
We think one of the spiders we were fighting implanted it into him while he was trying to run away from us.
Yeah, they tried to do it to us. Remember, Khan? It was like trying to get. Oh,
Yeah.
I felt it. He was going there.
Mm-hmm. They tried to put it in us as well.
One of the mechadendrites comes out from behind Rel and picks it up gingerly and brings it close as he begins to examine it. A curious place to find something so valuable.
Would you say that's valuable enough to replace old Ruby's eye with a laser eye?
Completely ignoring you, he continues. I have walked this system for so many years. Never in all of my existence did I think I would lay my eyes on Blackstone. As he turns it over and scans it, as the red reticulars of his eye begin to map out the body. You see the shimmer, you see the sleekness. These are ancient things. But why was it in someone's neck? To what purpose? As he says this,
I don't know, but it made them nearly unkillable.
he looks towards you, Khan, and you see the mechadendrite slowly move it towards your neck.
Slaps the mechadendrite.
No!
But how will we know if we do not test? You say it makes you unkillable. You wish to be unkillable, yes? Yes.
Yeah, but it also made the kid couldn't feel pain. He had a blank face. It's like he was there, but he wasn't there. I still want to be me. You know? I still want to be gone.
How curious. I will ruminate on this after I dissect it. I beg of your leave, Colonel. Yes, of course, yes. Quite right. As the engineer leaves the room. Oh, what an unusual man that is.
Yeah.
Easy.
Memetica just turns to the three of you and says, You say your mission was a success. You did not find the location of the gang. You did not find the location of the robot. How are we calling this a success?
That wasn't our mission.
Phase 2.
As Samus has rightly said, that was not the objective of that mission.
Well, all the resources need to be taken into account, and that becomes our focus. There is nothing on Holy Terror that can stop us from our acquiring the Castellan robot.
You're right, Eminem. Listen to... Eminem, then listen to this then. If you want that fucking robot here, then you need to pull those resources into Operation Fishhook Phase 2. Because we know, they don't know that we know, but we know that they don't know that we're coming. Right? If we bait the hook big enough, we're gonna bring the top brass, and then we'll get that information. But we need to have a fucking kick to this. Give us everything you got. Give us the big boys. Give us the soldiers. Give us the guns. Give us eyeballs that explode with laser beams and all that kind of shit. And you'll get your fucking robot. I promise you that. If my name is not gone, motherfucking Archer.
Colonel, are these acceptable? These requisitions? Can you pull this resource? Nothing needs to stand in our way. Of course, try to accomplish what we can. Quite famous now in these parts. I don't know if you heard, but Mimetica, but got a commendation from Lord Philemon herself. Quite highly regarded these days. I've got quite a bit of... Colonel, with respect, time is wasted. Do what we can. And prepare the men. We leave tomorrow.
Okay. I need someone to fix my scope, but we'll add that to the list.
As Mimetica, as he walks out, he goes from being his 8-foot kind of tall self, as his body condenses down into being more aligned to his 6 foot.
I feel like he punished me for giving him the information he wanted.
It's just unfortunate how short you are.
I'm going to say this. I am not entirely fussed on these Mechanicus lads, I must admit.
At least he didn't point his gun to your head.
He did seem a little intense.
Yeah. Why didn't you find that information out? Why didn't you do... Reeb's got one fucking eye! I've got a mullet now!
The sergeant, he just leans over the table towards you and says, now the cult Mechanicus can be quite an interesting sort, but they are what keep the engines running. They are the people who appease the machine's spirits. It's only natural for them to be a bit different to us. We can't judge them too harshly for that. The things that they've had to do, the things they have to endure to become who they are. And from the sounds of it, this robot of his, this Castellan robot, I did not know that any archaeotech still existed. If it's true what he says, then the prize is insurmountable.
So...
Well, we've been wanting to find them. We've got the way to do it. Right?
Fish up.
The whole idea.
So fish up 2 electric boogaloos on the table then.
We'll lock that, Rubes. Write that down. Write that down.
Colonel, I imagine we can appease the cult in this regard. Yes, of course. We have to be supporting our Mechanicus brethren. There's things of import to them in the city, and they must have it. It is clearly of vital, vital importance to them. Yes, but not can't ruin the festivities. We still have the victory feast to have. So, what there are, of course, more important things than the cult Mechanicus, and they should be duly celebrated first, shouldn't they? Before we move on to the next thing.
There's only so many hours in the day.
But look, you get us the men, you get us the transport, the weapons.
Yeah.
We'll flush these fuckers out.
And augmetic.
This time. Yep. Get the Ruby up and running. Get Samus here's weapon fixed. We do Operation Fishhook, and this time we nab one of these big bastards. Bring him back here and we make him squeal. We make him squeal.
And maybe some hydraulic legs. Sorry. I've got a taste for being tall now.
Nice.
That didn't take long.
The power.
The power. Well, of course we'll do our best. Prepare yourselves and relax. And then we'll rejoin again at the festivities. Enjoy the night before going on our dangerous mission. This boogaloo thing that the woman was talking about. I have to go and prepare my speech. Good work. Good work. You three. Good work. Commissar, that was good work. Good work.
Like I said.
You too, sir.
Thank you, Colonel.
As he leaves, the commissar looks to the three of you, smiles to himself, and just says, well. Full of surprises, aren't we?
I wish I could say so. It doesn't feel like it right now.
To think
For not telling us.
To think how things would have turned out if you had not survived those cages. Good work. Stay on your toes.
Must be the Emperor's will.
What he said.
As he leaves too, leaving you just with Sergeant Sliggerton, who breathes out a rather large sigh of relief. You do notice, though, that Futar still hovers, tapping away. Well done, you three.
Futar, you've forgotten to go with Colonel Billness.
You see, upside down on the parchment, it just says, Futar, you've forgotten to go with Colonel Billness, as it's writing these out.
Is Futar right, Sarge?
Yes, Samus.
Is this a Futar thing? Head thing? Is he supposed to follow anyone in particular, or it seems a bit odd that he's on his own?
And he has standard protocols to either follow the colonel, record things down, or stay in the control room. It's not completely unusual for him to be here on his own, but He does tend to follow the colonel.
You said the control room. Is that where?
Sorry, the war room. The war room.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Well, that answers my question then. I was just wondering if they could have had access to the Vox or not.
He is on the internal systems. You saw that the Commissar was able to call Memetica and the Engine Seer through him, but I don't know if he's attached to the Vox itself. It's not... Technology's not really my thing.
Yeah. It's Sam will turn around. I'm watching you, you skeleton bastard.
As it just scribbles that down.
Good. So, Sarge, do we actually have the manpower for what we want to do?
The manpower is heavily reduced, but it did seem that the Colonel favored sending out the penals. We still have a strong fighting force of gravediggers. I wouldn't want to try and retake a city with what's left, but there's certainly enough for a kill team or two.
So
Enough to go fishing, eh?
Yeah.
Enough to go fishing.
Well, we have the advantage now. We could plan exactly where we want the trap to be. Make it completely to
That's
our
right.
advantage.
Yep. Make sure the terrain is favorable to us. If we can, it'd be nice to have Overwatch. Set up with high buildings. Make a killing floor.
Oh. Get to fix my scope and pop off some fucking heretics. Oosh.
Have you set on your plan yet? You mentioned sending out Vox frequencies about escorting STC equipment out of the city. Out of the city.
I think that's the plan. Unless there's, well, to be fair, it sounds like they want to get this robot up and running, right? Which would mean that this robot is missing something to make it work, right? What is that thing that would make that robot work?
Lots of power sources.
Because that's the thing.
Mechanical components.
Oh,
That's a good
if we
question.
can figure out what the thing is missing, and we say we're traveling with those, I bet you they'd go hell and high water to come and get it.
We should consult with the cog boys to be sure. They.
Yep. Oh, hands high. I don't know.
We should ask them what they probably would want to fix one of these machines. It would make the trap so tempting to fall
That's what
for.
I'm thinking.
You're not wrong. This sounds like a good plan. I'm sure the cog boys will know what's missing that'll get the machine up and running. This robot thing. It's whether
sounds
they're
like it's
willing
their
to bait
gambit.
with it.
It's... Oh, we don't have to actually have it. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah,
We just need to make them think we do.
we just do another fake broadcast.
Phase 2, baby. It's the same thing we just did.
It worked the first time.
We just meant to make it look like we have a convoy that would have something like that on it.
Though I would have preferred to say that without Futar here. I don't know how much we can trust it.
You think this fucking thing is broadcasting out or something?
Yeah.
It's connected to the network. Maybe we
Let's
should have trapped it in a Faraday cage.
Yeah, what the fuck's that? I don't know.
Is that like a promotion cage?
Is it?
I didn't know you could speak Futar.
Yeah, I've had a Vox speed in all this time.
I'm Futar.
I'm Futar. Come at me, brah.
But was Futar around when the Vox speed went out, when the comms went out to the ether?
Yeah, they would have. To be fair, if
The Colonel was here. Futar might have been in the room, but for me, he kind of blends into the background. He's been there for so long.
Well, either way, they still fell for our little recon mission.
yeah,
It might not be the issue. Well, we did say there wasn't a mole.
No, wait. It couldn't be Futar because we made this fucking plan to go down to the sewers, and Futar was in here when we made that
That's what
plan.
I'm saying. So maybe it's fine.
yeah.
He's just a bit annoying.
He's a fucking floating skull, isn't he?
I don't know. He could still be like
I don't know. He gives off this vibe.
he's
His
like
pop-
he's a fucking narc. Seems like a snitch.
He's probably a prick in life.
Yeah.
But it couldn't be him. We made this plan when he was around, so it's got to be the
Yeah.
Voxies.
Yeah, I'd recommend encrypting the Vox comms with different encryption methods, if we can. Oh no, not
No.
yet. We've got to We got to set
No.
the trap first.
Yeah. Then change him.
Those are
So I suppose
a lot of words that I don't understand, Ruby. What encryption? What?
It just means it scrambles the message, so only the two people that you want to hear the message can hear the message.
And you know how to do that?
I know a bunch of things.
But you know how to do that?
Sure.
That could be very useful then.
And that is absolutely she can do. It's something that she can do. That is a recent
Nice.
ability that I picked up for her.
Love it.
Nice.
I'm gonna need, with obviously your help, sir, Sergeant. I'm gonna need a layout of the local terrain and pick the best path that our convoy can go. Somewhere where we've got maybe Overwatch. We need to have a clear path with a clear direction that we're going, so by the time we get there, when we are ambushed, we've got the absolute best setup we can. Cover, places to go, and places to retreat once we have one of the top brass with us to bring back. So, I don't want to be caught out. I don't want anything left to chance.
Khan, you might be asking for too much there. This is a hive city, Khan. Every tower overlooks another tower. Every street is overlooked by at least 4 different streets that overlook another. We can pick the best routes. We can look for the fastest exits and entrances. We can try and put manpower down, but to cover everything, to cover every single tower, every single possible outlooking street, it would take an army.
Not everyone. Not everyone. predetermined path that we're going? Do we have basically a park-up spot where we stop? That's where we will be ambushed. We just need a couple of key locations up on her to cover at least four angles. That's it for the killing floor. We don't need it all. We just need good point of view. Right, Samus? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How are we going to convince them that that's not a trap if we just suddenly stop? If we're a convoy trying to get out of the city, surely we'd be making a beeline.
We blow a tire. We put a small charge on the inside of the tire. We blow it.
Making it look like the convoy's slightly compromised because we've got people trying to fix the tire.
That's not a bad idea.
We gotta sell it.
Yeah, they won't be able to resist.
I think we're weak, but we're strong. More than they can imagine.
A low-level charge. Maybe something that looks like a leftover landmine from the siege. Blows the tracks off.
Yeah.
Now we're cooking.
Vox communications get sent. Like, oh, we need help. Our tire's bone. Whatever.
This could work.
So first broadcast is information on the convoy itself. Then at some point, we blow the tire, and they send out another fake signal to say they're stuck and their location.
Let's amend that. Let's make that a little bit better. Instead, we blow a tire. We have a same kind of detonation, but it's a smoke grenade underneath the truck. We have an engine breakdown. The smoke will signal high into the air, and we don't have to blow the tracks off, thus keeping our vehicle actually operational. But it looks like it isn't.
I've seen enough of those mines. I can probably help jerry rig one.
As long as we can keep it operational, it just needs to look the part. Do you think you could do that?
Smoke grenade might be a hard sell.
Well.
Smoke grenades tend to come out of greyish whites. We'd need it to be darker. Flames. Is that something you think you could do, Ruby?
You could probably fill it with coal. Like fragments
what is
of
coal?
Good point. How does promethium burn?
Promethium tends to be more of an oil.
Oils burn with a dark smoke.
Yeah.
You could lace the mine with some promethium.
But
that's not going to cause an explosion, is it?
Well, it's going to blow it. Well, we're blowing it up anyway. The explosion's already there, but if there's promethium present, the smoke's going to be darker.
Yeah. Small, controlled explosion. Not enough to take the track off, but enough to spark the Promethean, churning out black smoke with... Yes. Yes, a plan's beginning to form here. I would signal from miles around. The Carrion gang wouldn't be able to resist. They know the prized possessions on board. And the convoy carrying it have broken down. They'll swarm to it like flies on a carcass.
But we ain't dead yet. We are the apex predators, sir. We just need to remind them.
It'd have to be somewhere where there's not too much overwatch, so they can't get the high ground and kill us like fish in a barrel. But enough so that our men can be hiding and supporting us without taking the flak.
That's right.
Maybe one of the central plazas.
Okay.
Big open areas.
Fewer casualties.
Less civilians around.
Which makes
Away
sense
from
as
the
well,
blocks.
because there are so many of those civilians out at the moment that technically we would choose a place, a clear shot to get out, to not be interrupted by the thousands of people pouring into the streets. So this looks even more legitimate.
Yeah, we need to help the civilians.
As you
Let's say
hear,
it again
as you
with-
hear
with
the
passion.
sound of the of course you've got to make sure you look after the civilians. Don't you be putting them in danger.
Flashbacks.
Get out my fucking way.
And we've seen what they've got. They've got loads of cyber mastiffs. They'll be probably coming in strong. Their top guys, the guys with a bit of say, they're equipped with relatively good power armor, melee weapons. They have long lasers. We've fought them before. So I don't know what else they'll bring, but I know what their forces are comprised of.
Yeah.
We'll need some explosives. That was pretty good against the guy with the power armor.
It was
We didn't
to
let him
the-
get too close, so we didn't see what he was capable of, but rockets, crack grenades,
But we
that
don't want
kind
to
of stuff.
blow up the people inside the vehicle, though.
No,
No, I want to keep us. No, just him.
We want to keep one of them alive, though. Surely.
We do.
Want to keep one of the power armor lot, because they're going to know.
We have to keep one alive at least. But then,
Maybe-
you should have seen the guy we saw. You can tell them apart. He looked much different to the rest.
It's fucking massive.
Maybe one of the cog boys knows how to shut off this power armor, turn him into a sitting duck.
Mm.
that would just be,
I
that
like
would be
that.
perfect.
Yeah.
Otherwise, have we got any tranquilizers we could use?
We'll have to get through his armor first.
Yeah.
The
Armor
sisters might be
piercing
able to.
ground.
The sisters might be able to provide something to anesthetize.
Ow.
Ow.
I
We
wanted
could
to
just
shoot
cripple him. We could just. I'm just saying, we could cripple them. They don't need to walk.
We just need to be careful. We do need to keep one alive so we can get the location of
You
their
don't-
gang.
You don't start an interrogation with him being pre-crippled.
Oh.
That's why when you threaten him with it, it's more effective.
Right.
Because he would have had the hope of getting out of there alive and unarmed.
But if we blow his kneecaps out, he'll know we mean business. And
Nah,
You could
he's
do
still
that.
going to have limbs and
You could
skin.
do that with him strapped to the chair.
If you want to get information out of someone, you threaten the pearls, mate. That's how you get any men to talk.
Yeah.
Man, let's discuss interrogation tactics when we have the prisoner to interrogate. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Okay. Yeah, planning stage. Yeah. Okay.
Look,
So we've got the delivery system.
we have an idea of the plan. We understand that we are gonna pick a location that is in the open, away from the hab blocks, away from the civilians, a place that's not too overlooked and cannot get the high ground on us. We have an idea, but the three of you also have your own issues. Ruby, I know it's gone largely overlooked because, well, the Colonel, but You're in no fit state to go to war right now.
I know I'm not exactly strong, am I?
I don't know many people who can shoot well with one eye.
I know what you meant.
So,
It's the wound's still fresh. I'm barely keeping it together as it is.
Memetica will not hang fire for long. But we at least have the rest of the day and the night. How's about you sort yourselves out for now? And we can speak at the victory feast.
Ruby kind of winces, knowing that she's probably got another few hours of pain ahead of her. Yeah, I
Okay.
know.
I need to get into that kitchen.
As you know, the Cult Mechanicus, the Colonel, they've all put their backing behind you. I will ensure the people you speak with know of that. As you mechanically gain +2 to your influence test for Bastion Lorifar, giving you a total of +4.
Whoa.
+4.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Thank you, Sergeant. It feels good to be feeling like a gravedigger again. I know I'm still a penal, but it's feeling like the good old days. It feels good.
It won't be long. Carry on the good work. Now,
Yes, sir.
see to yourselves and reconvene at the dinner.
Okay, that went well.
Fucking A. Right. Let's get Rubes a new laser eye.
Yeah.
Come on, Rubes, we're going to see your best mate.
Yeah. Okay. I can tell you this.
Come on. Steady on the legs, Gilsey. And a few more steps.
Yours is a piece of piss. I'm just going to ask them to fix my scope. Oh.
As Futa's scribbling all the shit we say, Calm walks out, closes the door, pauses for a moment, and opens the door again, goes,
Fuck you, Futa.
as the last thing it writes down.
Nice. Yeah.
Where's this Futa hostility coming from, I wonder?
Who knows?
Meta hating.
I've got a fucking wound.
Yeah, I'm bleeding all over the fucking shop.
Fuck.
You are literally bleeding all over the place. You head through the bastion towards the workshop, where you see the engineer at a set of cogitators whirring away as the black device is kind of held in a held within suspension between the cogitators. Memetica seems to be pacing back and forth.
Ruby would knock to at least alert them to their presence, open the door, and then walk in.
Nice, you do so. Ah, Ruby! My finest work. Enter.
Hello.
How
Hello,
is that
Engineer.
arm?
The arm, to be fair, has been working me a treat. Is stronger than the other arm and is just as dexterous as promised.
Good.
Unfortunately, other parts of my flesh was weak. There's a need of repair.
What
suppose
troubles
using
you
your
this
words.
time?
Improved in some way.
Ah, the eyes. But was it not your little friend who wanted an augmetic eye? You take this glory from him.
It's okay.
Yeah. No, I think he meant it for me.
Yeah.
Truly, you continue down this path, and you would be one with us, Ruby. Perhaps you yourself can enjoy the secrets of the cult Mechanicus. Yes, yes.
I've got my eyes set on other things.
Ah, alas. Some people cannot be brought to the light. They must remain in ignorance. Ah, well, as he returns back to his cogitator and he starts tapping away at her.
We've got something for you, isn't it right, Samus?
Yes.
I've got this,
And he pulls out.
another one of those heart things that you like so much.
Ah.
I was hoping we could exchange this for, an eye or something.
The beating heart. Ah, of the most glorious kind. His mechadendrite reaches over and picks it up. Alas, this is not a beating heart. But still, useful for other things. What is it you wish of me now?
Give old Rubes a new eye.
An augmetic eye is not something you come across every day. But let me see. That will be I think it's a DN7 normally?
I believe so.
Augmetic
Value 6, rarity uncommon.
Uncommon, yeah.
Turns it into a D7, DN7.
It'll be a DN5, please. Is that you again, James? Dirty bastard.
I had bolognese.
Yeah, you
I'm
did.
surprised.
You put it up your
I
ass.
just farted a second ago, and I was like, "Oh, is that me?" And it was you.
Shocking.
It was like a dog being like, "Whoa, what was that?"
Remember, we do our influence tests from where?
From our character sheet.
Character sheet. So DN5 influence test, please.
DN5.
Ooh, is that because of the heart?
In...
Yeah.
So influencing people within
Lorifer.
Which given me a dice pool of 6.
Nice. Easy.
Cool. It's doable. I've got 2 wrath. We've got 2 glory.
You've got this. Okay.
I'm going to use a wrath.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, look at that.
Shift! Shift!
Look
I'm
at
gonna shift.
that.
Better result.
Better result.
Ooh, an omni.
Laser eye.
Laser eye. Okay. You see Engine CRL, he's rummaging around in these stores of augmetics as he's pulling out a leg, a arm, some intricate, weird wiring of a strange golden color. But then a mechadendrite pulls out an eye. In luck as always. present yourself, and we can begin.
Tight.
As he gestures to this, the straps in the back of the room.
Yeah. So, yeah, Ruby takes a few deep breaths and then a long gulp. Okay. And walks forward.
The eye is quite a precarious thing, but I can augment it before installation. Do you have a particular effect you wish in mind? Yes.
Now that is the question.
Do you know which options you can have?
You can have auger, night, pict recorder, reticule, or telescopic.
Mm-hmm.
There's also omnispecs in abundance of apocrypha.
Oh, I haven't seen them. Do you know what page?
Oh god, I can't remember the top of my head. No, it
Hang on,
basically
I'll control
functions
F it.
as like prey sense.
Omnispecs.
But it also
That would be its own thing. It's got a different rarity and all the rest.
Oh,
so
my
that
bad.
wouldn't be part of that.
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
Ignore that then.
I shall ignore it. So the best ones that would fit Ruby as a character, the things that she would pick for herself, is either going to be auger or pict recorder. That feels very Inquisition. That feels very spy-y. That feels very information gathery.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what would be best out of the two? Better awareness across the board would be quite good. But being able to record up to an hour of video or 86,400 still images.
It's a very specific number, isn't it?
I know. Would also be particularly useful, especially when it comes to like information gathering or quickly scanning a document and taking a picture or. So, pict recorder, I think, is what she would go for.
The pict recorder. Nice. And we shifted for a better result, didn't we?
We did.
Okay.
I was fully expecting you to like pick one of those at random based on just whatever it happened that he had, but now that I had a choice, I was like, oh, okay, this one.
Give you the choice. Okay, so he says to you, do you know which effect you wish to have? I can bend it to my whim.
An ability to help recall events and things. Perfect clarity.
Intriguing. Are you in a rush, or are you happy to experiment?
I hate that. I want a good job. I guess you want to experiment, don't you?
Ah, the things I wish to do. I will always do a good job. There is no point doing it unless it is correct. But
you did do a good job with Miam.
And we can always make things better. Your friend provides me with crystal. It seems a shame to not harness some of its potency, even in its dormant state.
All right, let's see what happens. She immediately regrets saying that.
Ah, this brings joy to my soul. Let us begin. As he turns from you, leaving you in your kind of suspended, like, framed position. You see Memetica still pacing around as he starts looking at you inquisitively.
Meanwhile, Ruby looks over to Samus and says, "Drink in my memory."
Samus is just giving you 2 big thumbs up and a big smile.
Good decision, Rubes.
He's gonna get.
I would have gone for the same thing.
Laser eye.
Fucking laser eyes, Rubes.
He turns his back to you as he returns back to the desk. He returns back to.
Do they have desks?
Sorry. He returns back to his other desk as he pushes some of the tools aside and lays out the dormant crystal on the table. His eyes begin to circle in, bringing it closer, holding it in 2 clamps, carefully extracting some of the essence of this crystal heart. He has his back turned. Every so often he keeps kind of looking back towards Memetica, and when Memetica turns around to pace further away, he returns back and quickly starts slicing more off, turns around again, and every time Memetica starts walking towards you lot, he freezes up, holds, and as soon as he turns away, quickly working on it, you hear all kinds of mechanical wizardry going on. And after about 5-10 minutes of this, he turns around. It is ready. It is ready. Now we can begin. Stay still. I do not want to press into your cranium too hard. Yes. That would be most uncomfortable. As some of the service scores start flitting and floating around you, one of them wiping away some of the blood that's been dripping down from your empty tear duct. Another one just holds open your eyelids, revealing this swollen swollen cavity with the empty eye socket. As he begins.
You're gonna be okay, Ruby. Everything's going to be okay.
And with
especially
flash,
oh my god.
With a
critical
flash, this is over in minutes compared to your
the 4 hours before whatever it was.
Yeah, compared to the 4 hours of carefully extracting each and every sinew of this excruciating pain, this is over in 30 minutes. The service skills are a whir, buzzing around, and he drops,
etc.
Exactly. The augmetic eye into picked recorder. After about half an hour, he steps back and just goes, she is perfect. She is perfect. Look, all of you, see what we have achieved here today. See the beauty in it. The craftsmanship. Please, Ruby, open your eyes. Open. What can you see?
And she tentatively opens her eyes and presumably gets flooded with different information.
As you slowly, gingerly open your eyes, you start getting whirring. As soon as you open your eyes, there's this flash of pain, annoying headache, just this kind of as it begins to dig and crunch into your cranium, settling in as some of the locking mechanisms slide in behind your eye socket. but binaric numbers flit and jump across the scene, going from a hazy green loading screen, essentially, as it begins to flit and whir as the greenish hue takes on the more realistic colours of the world around you, as the left was it the left eye? It was the left eye, wasn't it?
Yes.
The left eye starts taking in colours that you'd never seen before, intricate, obscure colours that could not be seen on the human spectrum. It causes a weird, nauseating feeling as your right eye doesn't comprehend what your left eye can. It flits and whirs around. A few menu screens pop up, a recorder, a recorder, a camera. They flick on and off. You see a recording red dot appear, disappear as it cycles through these testing sequences. Your brain, your eyes, both of them just go black for a few seconds. And then when you open them back again, your sight is essentially back to normal.
Presumably there is, something like this doesn't come without some tears, so she kind of like wipes away some of like the tears from her non-operated on eye. Just kind of sort of moves her hands in front of them, like sort of winking and blinking, just to sort of get used to the sensation. It's like, and then looks over to the engine seer once more and says, "There's a lot about your demeanor that I think rubs me the wrong way there, engine seer. But I think, for the most part, that's maybe unfounded. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have me second hand or my sight back. You do good work. Thank you."
The Memetica, the datasmith, storms out of the room all of a sudden as Eggsy leans in closer and says, "And the upgrade, what do you think? Does it work? Do you see?"
So what? So the upgrade was seeing a wider spectrum of colors?
No. That's more just a bit of flavor text for you, as it was trying to like
Some tasty fluff.
trying to settle into itself.
Yeah. I would have taken that as an upgrade, because you like seeing slightly further into the infrared and into the ultraviolet would be useful.
He has doubled the memory capacity.
Ooh, it's 2 hours of video.
And 172,800 photos.
Yeah.
Yes, is it good? It is amazing what these mastiffs can achieve. The intricacy in which they can hunt their prey, remembering the scents and smells. Theirs are beautiful minds.
Amazing. Provided I look out after the eye and don't lose it again, which I promise profusely that I will look after it. The abilities that this can give me will be valuable beyond compare.
He releases your restraints.
See, if I had this eye installed 8 hours ago, I'd have been able to record the entire conversation from Cutter.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have an eye. So.
Swings and roundabouts, man.
Yeah.
You have to lose your eye in order to get the information, the thing you would have had to do it. So it's kind of like a catch-22 kind of thing. Double-edged sword.
Next time.
We'll keep Got to take extra good care.
Gotcha. Stay behind the tank.
Yeah.
This time, she
Who's
sort
the
of
tank?
glances slightly over to Khan, but only momentarily.
I'm not a
But
fucking tank.
if there is nothing else, I have important work with our new material over there.
Sorry. Could you that material? Well, could you please just fix my scope? I need to be able to shoot things. I'd really appreciate it, machine sir.
Why do you not? Why can you not look after your own scopes? Do not break these special things that are given to you. The machines of the Omnisire are precious gifts.
This rifle is incredibly precious to me. It's just most things aren't impervious to explosions, unfortunately. Me neither, actually. But yeah, I'll definitely. I've been trying my best to keep this in good nick, though. I'm sure this has got one hell of a machine spirit inside it.
This is a simple thing. As he doesn't even turn from the Blackstone on the table, his mechadendrites lift up the rifle from your hand.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The mechadendrites do everything. He's not even looking at the rifle itself. It just plucks it out. One of them comes around, takes out the cracked lens. Another one just flicks into a basket under the table, chucks a few items that go flying, nearly hitting Khan in the head as they're flying across the room. Servo skulls flit about trying to catch these things that are being chucked out. A new lens comes out and it just gets screwed back in with precision. A little cloth wipes it clean so it shines under the candlelight as they just drop it from height back into your arms.
Okay. Cheers. Thank you.
Do not
really
let
appreciate
the Omnisire's blessings get broken. Flesh can be fixed. These gifts are more precious.
Thank you very much, sir. I love this gun. I'll make sure to keep better nick after it.
Good.
Good work, Ixie. I knew you could pull it off. You're absolute genius at what you do. I can't... Goes right over my head, but I can tell when someone's good at something. Ruby, you look as good as new.
Yeah.
Actually better than you. You look upgraded.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for saving me and not leaving me behind there. I know I was a bit grumpy when I was a bit in pain, but what can you do?
Yeah.
Mate, look. You'd lost an eye. You had a massive gash in your leg. I mean, me wife gets pissed off at me for leaving the toilet seat up, you know? Fuck. Like, you know, the venom in her words when I do shit like that. I mean, you lost an eye. You weren't that bad, to be honest. You took it like a champ. I'll give it to you. You're tougher than you look. Actually, now you're looking kind of tough, to be fair.
Yeah.
Got a big fuck-off middle arm and a fuck-off middle eye. You look at the port. Looking a bit like a grave digger almost, you know?
Maybe some people won't mistake me for being part of what I... She sort of looks around, being part of the Inquisition. She says very quietly.
Don't they?
Well, they won't
Sorry, go.
They won't mistake you for a softie, that's for sure. Because those kind of wounds, you only get from war.
Yeah. Although it would have been nice to have been able to blend in some more, but I guess we'll see. Clothes and masks and shit can do a lot.
Yeah. Fucking everyone's got metal parts, especially if you're trying to keep a low profile. If we get further up, all the higher ups tend to have like metal bits and bobs.
No, you're right. What was I thinking?
If anything, you blend in.
Oh, I thought you were doing a pun with the eye again. Sorry.
No, we made it through in one piece. And, of course,
Mission. Yeah.
Ruby, of course I'd stay back behind. You're part of the team. You're part of the squad. You know? And, Billness, he likes to throw lives away because they mean nothing to him. But if you can't have the man or woman's back at your side, then they won't have yours. And that's the way it should be. It goes around, we look after each other, we get each other through, because no one else is going to look after us. So you got to do it ourselves. Us down in the trenches and in the muck.
Too right. Too right. I suppose we've got a victory feast to enjoy.
Oh shit! Yeah. Speaking of
It's
that,
more like a funeral, to be honest, or a wake. Not so much a victory.
with that in mind, I'm gonna pop off to the kitchen, lads, and I'm gonna help out Garen with some cooking. You guys enjoy.
I
Aye.
suppose we'll rest. Sounds like we need it. Make sure you don't
Yeah.
blend in the food there, Samus.
I will try my best.
It's flavour anyway.
Yeah, true. Who knows what flavour his blood tastes of? Probably some beef stock, if anything.
Samus, as
Yep.
you enter the war room, you just find Memetica pacing around the hollow table. Barely gives you a blink's notice as you enter.
Hi, Memetica.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Bye, Memetica.
Awesome.
Tell you what, though, Can, I'm happy I went for the experiment.
Hey, you bet it all on the house and the house won. That was a good call. Sometimes playing it safe just doesn't get you anywhere, you know? One step forward, one step back. You took 2 giant leaps.
Yeah. I'm glad we got the art. Thanks for the help, anyway.
No, always, mate. And I know this is going to sound weird coming from me, but I know this is a celebration, but we should probably lay off the booze. I know that sounds weird, but we've got a big day tomorrow, and we've got a lot riding on it. And I think if we can pull it off, we may just leave the penals. Possibly. It's starting to look good. So, shit, I like having a drink and I like a celebration, but I like my freedom and I like being a grave digger even more.
Yeah.
So, keep it to a couple.
We'll hold on to this bottle then. That'll be something to celebrate later.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe a little nightcap or something, but I'm not gonna get on the sauce tonight. I want to be tip top for tomorrow.
Yeah. And head up to the bunks.
Nice. Samus, you enter the kitchen where you see O'Haran, the quartermaster, is racing around. She has various pots bubbling on the go, trying to make this quote-unquote feast for this evening. She is clearly well in over her head, and as the door opens, the smell of acrid burning begins to hit your nostrils.
No. Get that off the hob there. Right. Aaron, what are we dealing with here?
What? Why'd you take it off? Ireland. Why'd you take that off the hob? It's cause it's got a cook.
Parshar.
Yeah, harsh R. Well, I'm sorry there, love, but it's burning. I don't know if you've had your sense of smell cut off, but I've had half my face blown off, and I could still smell the burning from here.
But I don't have much time. I don't. Hard. I don't have a lot of time. I need to get it cooking as fast as possible.
Right. What? 1, what are you cooking? 2, what ingredients do we have?
Commissar gave us the remains of those carb bars. I was trying to mush something together with that. Maybe cook it up, sprinkle it with a bit of oil, make it a bit toastier. Protein-wise, well, the only thing I could find was this barrel of fish. Thought if I could gut them and stew them up, maybe have a fish stew with some crumbly crudités or something. Sounded kind of feasty, but I don't know if the fish has gone off or not. It's got a funky smell to it.
Can I smell the fish?
You can smell the fish. It's not poisonous. It is turning.
Okay.
But it's not going to kill anyone. You could certainly cook it, and if you think if you maybe prepared it in the right way, you could fillet it and maybe get a bit of use out of it. But if you just were to give them this fish straight up, like out of the oven, it would be pretty rank.
I've got it. Right. So, how much oil do we have?
Oh, we got oil for days.
Right. I need your biggest pot, fill it with oil, get it to around 108 degrees. I'm going to get these carb bars, I'm going to whack them in the whizzer over here, blend it till it's a powder, then we're going to mix a little bit of water with it, get the fish, scale it, debone it, put the fish in this batter, flip it round, then whack it in the oil, and we're going to get this delicious fried trait.
That does sound good. Are you a chef?
You could say I'm a bit of a gourmand myself.
Roll your thing. It's not is it a thing? It's survival, but roll survival with whatever thing you need to roll it with. Preparing food, isn't it?
Yeah, weirdly, if I click influence, it says preparing food. But I don't know if it does on survival.
It
does.
It does it for everything at the minute.
Yeah, it does it for everything.
It's not got any hide script to it.
Right. Okay. What's the DN?
It'll be a DN4, please, because the fish is going bad.
I'm wounded, so that's going to be DN5.
We should have got you seen to first at the Carrions.
No, I was fine. Till
he was fine until Memetica dropped him from 5 meters up, 5 feet up.
Oh, he doesn't need the help.
Oh,
Nice.
Just a bit of a cracked hip or something, like a small
Nice.
fracture.
Yeah.
right. Yes. Just smack. Yeah, wax it. Does that? Wax them all in the blender. Starts making batter, deboning them, scaling them, flicking it all out, filleting it all up, and making essentially like little mini fish fingers, like little fish goujons, battering them up and whacking it in. And I goes,
Now, we just need to make a sauce. What got here? What do we have?
and then he just starts mixing up random different oils together and then throws in herbs and just tasting it throughout, just that, and gets a little bit of the booze in and whisks it in.
Nice. Amazing. You do this and you prepare a culinary masterpiece, practically creating gourmet food from scraps. How did you do that? I've been panicking all day about this. It smells amazing. How did you blend off the fishy smell?
Well, that's what the oil is for. You cover the smell in the encasing of batter, and then when you deep fry it, it doesn't have to be completely fresh. It's what we used to do when we used to catch sewer fish. They used to have like 6 eyes and smelt like shit. But you deep fry them, anything tastes fucking great.
This is amazing. The guys are gonna love this. Oh, right. We haven't got long. About an hour of cooking has gone on. We haven't got long left. So let's get this plated and we'll get up to the feast.
Ooh. One thing there, O'Haran. Because I helped you out with this. Could you I'm looking to wreck some equipment for tomorrow. Do you reckon you'll be able to get me something sorted tomorrow morning?
I'm sure I'll do my best, but what is it you need?
Fuck it. I'm looking for a laser sight. Oh, no. It's going to be... We're on a secret mission. I need a silencer. Something to hide my position.
I'm sure I can get that sorted for you. Don't worry about it. It's not like the gravediggers use those a lot. It's not been exactly the most stealthy retaking of Tor Armus.
No fucking surprise there. Right, let's get this feast. Carrying trays of tiny body.
Nice. I think silencers are DN2, you know. Silencer.
I think it's a DN3.
Sorry,
DN2?
it's value 3 uncommon, but it's DN2 because of the keywords that you share with that, I think.
Oh, sick! Let's give that
Nice.
bad boy a roll. Right, is that influence? Influence. DN2, it should be a 3. Influencing people in Lorifer. Fuck's sake. -1 for human.
Yeah.
Makes it a DN4. Oh!
Meets beats.
You know what? Fuck it. It's the end of the night. I'm going to use my wrath.
Why not?
Nice. Yeah.
That's a ludicrous roll. You could have got your laser pointer.
I know, but oh my god, yeah, I know. But I thought about that, but I think for what we're doing next,
it absolutely
is going to be most useful.
Yeah, no, it makes absolute sense to get the silencer. That's what your character would do.
Nice.
Whatever that would be.
Don't worry about it, Samus. I'm sure I saw a silencer down in the armory last time I was there. As I say, not many people want them.
Well, I don't want people to see me or hear me. Right then.
Medic. So yeah, some time, about an hour would have passed with all the cooking. So Khan, Ruby, would you have been doing anything specific in that time that you want to go on, or do you want to go to the feast?
No, nothing specific. Basically, in this time, Khan's laid down for a little bit. He's still a little bit lightheaded from giving blood. and he don't think he'd do really much else. Wait for the feast.
Ruby similarly has been in quite a bit of pain for quite a while, has had an operation, has got a new eye installed. She's had a day and also has lost a lot of blood. Yes, a lot of it was also given by Khan. Probably also taking this hour to just chill on a bunk.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like laying next to each other, just like staring into the ceiling, going, "What a day."
Okay, so you all, not all, Ruby and Khan, you both get the effects of a regroup. So Khan, your wounds are recovered due to your Medicare rating. So you regain 2 wounds. As I imagine during your downtime, that hour you spend some time trying to support yourself. And as it becomes later in the evening, about 7 o'clock in the evening, you are all called to the great hall upstairs.
Ooh, look at this.
As you enter this room, it is a strange combination of things. It is large, it is decorative and ornate, but it's also rubble strewn. There's a hole in either side where clearly some sort of projectile has just gone straight through the wall, blasting out a hole on the other side. Rubble still laying all about. A large ornate table sits at the far end of the room where you can see some of the more senior officers, Colonel Billness, the commissar, the sergeant, and then some more crude basic wooden tables and chairs that have been essentially chucked in. There are quite a few people all over the place. Some of them you recognize, some of them you don't. You see the combo of Jim Bob and Bob Jim sat next to each other. You've got O'Haran, who has been bringing the food up alongside Samus, putting the plates of this battered fish thing in front of everybody. And then other members of the Penal Legion, the Astra Militarum, a big mix of people. But you can take seats wherever you want.
Ooh. Guess we don't sit together.
Ruby, roll me an awareness test, please, as you enter the room.
Okay.
DN
DN
is,
you want me to
sorry,
add?
Yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? DN 3.
All right. Okay.
Meets beats. You spot at the far end of the table a very, very distressing figure. Sat on the left-hand side of Colonel Billness, you see this person.
He looks cool.
Does.
You recognize them.
Oh, no.
You recognize
Okay.
them as someone in your time before the Penal Legion. You recognize them as the person who betrayed you.
Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah.
And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh, that was sick.
Now, I knew there was going to be a cliffhanger somewhere, but that's a bit of a cliffhanger. Holy shit.
What?
Well, for the record, as soon as she recognizes who it is, she pulls her hood up.
Oh, like over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hoping the fact that she's got a mechanical arm now is as much of a thrower offer of, oh, that can't be her.
So that happens.
Oh, did not that come in?
What are they doing here?
Yeah.
What are those?
Fucking bastard.
Well, you are Ordo Malleus, and so were they. The city was invaded by demons.
Yeah.
This is definitely a place where Ordo Malleus would go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, a brick.
Would that have been something that Ruby would have noticed as soon as they entered the room?
I'm happy for you to retroactively sit somewhere else if you wish to.
Because you probably would want to try and sit further away.
Sure.
Ruby's got a new eye and she thinks she's too cool for us now, Samus.
I know, right? I've spent so long trying to make these fish goujons. I wanted to hear her go, oh, I really like your fish goujons, Samus. Thank you for making them. But no, I'm just going to watch from a distance.
Can't say, I fucking love them.
Thank you. You should try them with the dip. Yes.
Nice. Well, congratulations, everybody. That was very well played. And for completing another mission on top of your +2 influence tests, you all get 10 XP.
Oh,
159.
shit! That's way more.
That's big.
Wow. That is
That's
a
big.
biggie.
That's an important mission kind of fucking experience.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's cool.
I've got my stats for Road Trader now.
Nice. I need to see what I need to get.
Yes.
So we'll say bye-bye to stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye-bye, stream.
Bye, stream.